Hello, hello, hello. It's your one on the girl of H.L.I.C, the one and only room shaker. What y'all got going on? I hope everybody out there is doing fine and dandy and living their best life. Y'all, I did see a lot of stuff. We got two people down that one on we rock with, the other one we didn't mean we don't want to see you harm either, but it is what it is. Y'all gotta stop falling into the trap letting people bait y'all in. Cause y'all make it easy now. I see a lot of people in an uproar and they saying King Roman went too far with sending Rico to jail. But what I was saying in his chat saying he was petty, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what I meant. Cause I was like, see, when it came down to you going that limit, everybody was saying limit couldn't handle it. I'm coming, boo. They said limit couldn't handle it, and they told you he wasn't a fair opponent. So they was asking you, could you tone a little bit down and go astray from limit? They didn't want you to go in. They didn't want you to dox him. They didn't want you. They wanted you to let him live. And you actually decided to, as long as Lemon keep it cute and keep tucking his tail, you gonna let him live an extra day. So that's all we were saying when it come to Rico. Cause really, I'm telling you, from what I see Rico going with and all the stuff he had to deal with, uh I see that he's not afraid to talk about his story, but I feel like his status very much do play an impact on his life and it do affect him because we don't see him working every day. So that means he got to depend on these programs and these benefits that different states provide. And basically, I got this analysis from you when you was like he going jumping from city to state looking for resources. So basically, we know what he give. Like, I don't think he's a fair opponent. Yeah, he could pop his stuff, but King Roman, I think your ego and your pride was struck yesterday because truthfully, you felt some type of way about the threat he made that he'll come to your house, so you wanted to call his bluff. But like you said in your live, he don't have the money to even travel to you. So I feel like that was an idolized threat. And even though he said it, don't underestimate him, but you knew he wasn't coming there to see you. Like, let's be very clear. We knew exactly what to give. Come on, let me do y'all roll calls as y'all coming in here. Make sure y'all hit the like button as you enter. Hey, Annie. Oh, I've been waiting for you to come live, boo. Dreamy, I'm here now, baby. Hey, BCT. How you doing? Hey, young kids. Good afternoon. Hit the like button. Hey, J Parrish. Hey, Burns. Right, some things is going on with him that's challenging. Absolutely. Jamel, Room Shaker Mars and all in the chat. Hit the like button on the way in. Thank you. Share and subscribe to the channel. Absolutely. Let's go, family. So I feel like, oh, it's King Roman. I'm gonna say this. I think you funny as hell. I think you creative. I think you finding your foot and you don't come off in that live. So when you do come live, I think you pulling a Kimmy. You want to make an impact. You want people to know whether I go live as much as y'all go live. When I pop out, y'all gonna be entertained by what I give. Some of the stuff you did, like the fact that you didn't spare ODS and you brought up his hot topic. I give you your brownie points for that. Kudos to you. You actually let me know that I still had a live on my main page that wasn't supposed to be on my main page, so I want to give you a shout out for that as well. But the Rico, I can say I'm a mind the business that pays me because it ain't my business, but it is what it is. But I feel like you was wrong, baby. I ain't giving up no brownie point for that because I feel like you said in your own live and I listened to your words that he couldn't afford to come see you. So therefore, what was you worried about? And then now Big Bo Roman, the way you stumped the yard on YouTube, you want all the smoke. So I think it was just like, I'ma pull your, you play poker. I ain't gonna say chess. You play poker with a little bit connect four and Uno attached to it, strike one, draw two, you out. I think that's the move you did on Rico, and it is what it is. But I'm just saying, I'm not feeling like I'm giving up no brownie points for it. But I can't tell nobody how to fight, just like I don't let people tell me how to fight. And I can't tell you, like, at this point we got to hold all these people on the board accountable because they know how these people get down. Now Brittany Badass, y'all, if you know her, you know her. If not, she be in my chat. She's a member on my channel. She's also part of Rico Rico page. I mean Shamar, my fault. Shamar channel. She got locked up and she ended up going to jail. She say she won't be there for a long time, but a short time. It ain't life. She coming home. So a lot of people was telling her they gave her number so they can reach out and make sure her kids gonna be straight and they ain't gonna want for nothing. They gonna help her down. She did do a little fundraiser to raise money for her defense and stuff. Hey, real mama Fifi, how you doing? I am enough. How you doing? Burn dog. What is you ain't nothing but a burn dog. I saw you saying no to calling on Rico. You were right. Absolutely. I'm gonna stand up in my truth. I don't think he needed to. Like, if you look at the way he living, like he can't afford no legal defense. Now I want to see y'all doing a back to school stuff and all this other stuff. I seen y'all stand up for Cooling and a couple of other people when they went to board, jail off the board behind nonsense. I want to see how many people can contribute to Rico getting out. Like y'all might feel like it ain't y'all place, but y'all say y'all trying to bring that old thing back and y'all trying to put on that united front. So when one of y'all is down, shouldn't all y'all stand the hell up? Like that's what I'm talking about. But I know it might not happen. But I see Demetrius felt some type of way about it. I seen Melissa felt some type of way about it. I seen a lot of people felt some type of way about what's going on. And I gotta say that they right because you called the Peter, the animal controller, whoever they is, the Humane Society, and you told them what was going on. So if they said they was gonna check into it and see what it gives and do a report, that's all it took. All you had to do was wait for time. But to rush it along, I feel like you didn't have to go that far. I do feel like Rico shouldn't have been on live doing all that hooping and hollering and playing with that knife and saying he gonna come to your door knowing that he ain't got the means of getting him there. I am gonna hold him accountable too because you're antagonizing and you playing with somebody that ain't wrapped too tight and they cashing in on all threats. Now then we had another weirdo pop out. We just gonna call a thing a thing. Tulsa called out trying to call ODS job to make him lose his job behind that video of him entertaining himself. Like Tulsa, see, but then when people get to talking about they gonna call your probation officer, you feel some type of way. Like that's weird behavior. But the fact that what really shocked me and had shock value is the fact that it was actually somebody over there subscribed to her channel coming back reporting on it. Like, are you dumb? Like everything ain't content, boo. But I guess his ODS name was attached. You felt like everybody wanted to know that. Like if people wanted to track Tulsa, keep up with what Tulsa do on her channel, they would subscribe. Let that sink in. Like I was like, oh wow, look at this little weird one. Where else one come from? Because you came back like that was breaking news. Beating on a dog is not good luck. But did he really beat the dog? Did he really beat the dog though? Because I seen the video, shots out to Demetri. I seen a video of him chastising that dog. You didn't hear that dog whining. You know something? Let me tell you something about a dog. Well, I don't know because I don't know what kind of dog is. But I got Rottweilers and Pit Bulls. And I'm going to tell you, when you go too far with them, baby, you better hope that dog love you because a dog will change up on you and it will turn on you before it really let you just dog them out and hurt you. But if it's something that they used to, they really ain't gonna get a fight. The fact that the dog didn't snap at him or even bark, let alone shut out a whine, and when he was telling the dog to sit down, the dog didn't bust a move, so that dog wasn't scared of what that man was doing. When he called that dog come instead of going to run, so that dog wasn't scared. You will know a dog that's being abused and a dog that's scared of you. If you really know how dogs interact with people, you can tell when a dog is being abused. Let's be very clear. Let's give what it's supposed to give now. So that's what I said, but some of y'all got them little, I ain't gonna call them shit eaters or whatever you want to call them. I don't know the name of them dogs because I kind of don't like them little dogs. Like y'all got them dogs that y'all pamper and y'all put clothes on and y'all take the photos with and all that other stuff. Now some of us do that with our pit bulls and stuff too, but we ain't doing all that. You a dog. You one of the family members. You get to go on the trips. You get to eat good like we do. You get to go to the doctor like everybody else. Like you get your perks. But I don't think you need no clothes. Like, yeah, no. I'm not gonna dye you. I'm not gonna put you through all that torture. Now I might get you groomed, but I ain't with all that other stuff. Like, yeah, no. Just making sure you on point. You ain't got no fleas and no ticks, and you get your teeth brushed and your breath be smelling fresh, and all that other good stuff is good enough for me. Hold on. Let me see what y'all putting in this chat. Um, okay, hold on. I read that. I saw you. Yeah, I did say no. I hate for the likes hits. You say I hate for the like this to happen, but leave folks be. Let's go, youngest burn dog. I think it is what it is. Let's go. Hey, Beanie Baby. Youngest, exactly. You can't tell people how to fight. Exactly. Did you see the knife thread? I'm not going to. Yes, I did see the knife thread. I went in his live while they said he was doing it. Like he was sitting there slapping the knife against the table and he was twirling it around. But that shit didn't phase me. It didn't put no fear in my blood. But maybe I hit different. That's why I said if King Roman where he at, and he said that he would travel to King Roman, and King Roman know he ain't got a way to get to him, why would King Roman feel any type of way about what he's saying out his mouth? Because it's just an idle threat if he ain't got the means to pull up on you and travel to you. Hold on. Rico was asking for a real mama Fifi. Hello and good afternoon. Dreaming exactly. That's what I don't bother people. I just watch their foolishness. Beating on a dog is not good look. Okay, but was it really beating him? Did he pick up a whole little log and slap the dog upside the head? Did he sit here and choke the dog out? Like, did he do anything in that nature? I seen him pop that dog, but I really would say that that really ain't nothing. Like, I'm just saying that really ain't nothing. Like it wouldn't have been nothing. It wouldn't have been the face. Because if the dog was mad, the dog would have responded. Let's be clear. That dog would have sat there and latched on to Rico, and it wasn't nothing Rico could do about it. You see how small Rico is? If that dog wanted to shake him like he was a piece of meat, he could have. There ain't no little puppy or no little dog, a little puppy or a little runt running around there. That's a dog that got some meat on his bones. And if he wanted to clink down with his teeth, he actually could have. Truth, cause you said truth, cause Rico wasn't going to Baltimore for King Roman. Nigga do anything for content. True, Rico should have not have had that knife on camera. Absolutely. Absolutely, but what can he do with it? Young as I am, same way, real talk. And then hey, Kendra, baby, I see you. He he hit the dog, that dog. Okay, I seen that. I didn't see him beat that dog. He didn't beat the dog. He hit it. I didn't see it. I'll be honest. I seen it. I seen on go watch the Demetra live. The Demetra played it. And if you want to go watch it and get him a click in the view, it's also on Rico channel. It's still up. He didn't take it down. Hell no, that's messed up. I got pit bulls. Let's go. Exactly. LaKendra, good morning. It's messed up. Hey, Jean. Real mama, that dog gonna act like Snow Bella when he got a chance. Watch. Girl, I don't even know who the hell Snow Bella is. I know y'all talking about the cat, but anywho. Hey, Catherine. You say, hey, room shaker, they are shih tzus, if I am not mistaken. Oh, okay. People treat my kids worse than that, call on them. Let's go. Let's go. People treat their kids worse than that, call on them. And I ain't seen that happen yet, because shit, you got uppity running around here on the loose. It's a couple of people that called in, but it's a couple of people that let it slide. Hey, Malik, y'all please hit the likes for room. Oh, they ain't hitting my like button. They ain't hitting my like button. Okay, well, since y'all don't want to take the free option, because I don't give y'all goals or nothing over here. I don't beg y'all. I don't ask y'all for cash apps. I don't ask for none of that. If you don't want to take the free option and you just holier than down and you got all that free money on your hand, you can light up the chat. Or you can make the cash app sound off. Whichever one work better for you. If you want to be noticeable, just go ahead. Even though I'm reading every comment for free, you can go ahead and like the chat up, make it change into the colors of the rainbow. Uh, that dog would have tore Rico up. That dog was retired police dog. Let's go. That hit didn't hurt that dog. I'm trying to tell you, the dog didn't Yorkie. That dog didn't yell enough. Burn dog, my guy. So I feel like, yeah, I don't see the dog in any immediate danger. I don't think the dog felt no type of way. And then normally when you rescue an animal, because y'all said that's a rescue animal, them people supposed to keep track of that dog until that dog is fully adopted. I don't know how long Rico done had that dog, but I'm sure when he take that dog to get it tended to, they checking it to see if any harm come to it. So I really don't see too much of nothing. But maybe I just see stuff different. Hey, Miss LA, good morning, baby. I hit the like button already, room shaker. Hey, my boo. So that's my stance on it. Y'all, if y'all feel some type of way, I don't know how she get her cash apps or what, but maybe I could comment on her page and ask her other subscribers. Because Brittany Badass has went to jail. Um, yeah, so I don't know. Maybe she might put something up there where you can send something to her cash app or put some money on her books. I would not be putting her real name on my page, but maybe you could talk to somebody that's willing to give you that information, or maybe she made a post before she went in there because they locked her up when she went to court. And everybody was saying how messed up that was. She did one last video for her audience to know what it gives and stuff like that. She knew it was coming. And then I know, something else I watch y'all do. And I'm gonna tell you, it's disgusting. And y'all gonna stop playing with God like that, because he gonna sooner or later, he gonna turn a blind eye to your call and let the devil have his way, and he gonna swoop in before it get too late, or he might not show up at all. Because I notice a lot of y'all, when y'all do stuff and y'all feel like it's finna come crashing down on y'all, the first thing y'all come on y'all channel and hear is gospel music. First thing I come on y'all channel because y'all pray for me. Y'all, I'm trying to change my ways and turn over a new leaf. And then when this here done pass, you go back to being that same shitty person that you always been. See, I play a lot of games, but God ain't never been one I played with. I'm gonna tell you this now. So yeah, I think that is disgusting and sickening all in the same breath. Hey, Miss Olivia. Hold on. Let me see. Good morning, everyone in Room Shaker. Get the likes up. I hit the like button. Let me see. Plain and simple. This truly war called for. This truly wasn't called for. Hey, Catherine. I don't care about Dante. I know who Dante is. I watched this channel before, but he wasn't an it factor for me, so I kept it moving. So when I heard that in Shakim live, I didn't give a damn. He ain't on my list. Like, I actually interact with Brittany, so I actually see her. I actually watch Rico's story play out, so that's the only reason I'm giving an input. If it was somebody I didn't like, girl, I wouldn't be up here talking about it because I wouldn't give a damn. Like, I'd be like, oh, well, I don't mess with them. Like, for real, you better ask Cool and them how I give it up. Like, man, if anybody I don't like go to jail, hey, Jean, if anybody I don't like go to jail, then they just gone. I'm not contributing. Hey, Blondie, I'm listening in the clouds, knocked on the door, and the people better know karma hit hard. Absolutely. Hey, Jill, did I say hi to you? Is your chat on slow mo? My chat shouldn't be on slow mo, but let me check because the comments is coming in kind of slow. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Let me see. It should be on no slow mo, but I'm finna check it for y'all. Mm-hmm. Hold on, I'm checking it now. He like, is your child on slow mo? It shouldn't be, but let me see. Dang it. Okay. I don't see the mode of the chat. I'm gonna have to check it. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm finna check it for you. Cause I don't want you. Hey, Demetra. Hey, Jamel. Y'all, I'm checking to make sure that chat ain't on slow mode. Cause it better not be. I don't think none of my mods. Nope, it say normal chat. Let me see. Nope, it ain't on slow mode, so y'all should be able to type freely. Facts, exactly. Hey, a stream pick. It's not on slow mo. Oh, okay, because you had me check, Mama Boo. Yeah, Demetria, I agree with your line, baby. I concur. I agree with everything that was said. I feel like how far is too far, but you know one thing, we can't tell these people how to fight and how to get down. And at this point, people gonna have to learn how to strategize on the board, because if you see people playing with your livelihood and you keep giving them more ways to play with your livelihood, you just fell in the trap, so they YouTube better than you. Like, if y'all letting people trick y'all out y'all real life, then that means that y'all didn't know how to fuck to play the game, because it shouldn't be that easy for them to make a call and get you locked up. Like, shit, make the detectives do their job, and then the fact that they sending them to your door, that's even worse. Oh, I keep getting error method. Well, you might have to refresh your internet, Jill, because everybody else messages come through, so I don't know why yours messed up. Demetra, catch your replay, and I feel the same way as you. Absolutely. Refresh your boo. That's what I told her too. Yeah, cause I just don't know, but you know, King Roman ain't gonna try to hear nothing nobody said. And the fact that a lot of people is making jokes about this, like it ain't funny. But you know what I know about these people on this little weird board? They ain't gonna be able to relate until it hit close to home, and then when it hit they doorstep, they gonna want all y'all to feel some type of way. But what I think they be failing to realize, if we all ain't gonna be created equal around this camp, ain't nobody gonna see you as being more important than they is. Room Shaker, they said that the police had a warrant. They had a warrant for Rico. Hey, Pretty Black TV. They had a warrant for Rico. I agree, Room Shaker. Is you talking about Dante? Girl, if you talking about Dante, I don't give a damn. I don't like Dante. I don't watch him. I know who he is. I've been in a lot of sectors. I'm going to tell you this. When y'all be saying a clout chase, I meet some of these people. I watch their content, and when I get a feel from them, a lot of people don't make the cut. Like some of y'all, some of them ain't got the it factor. Some of them ain't comical. Some of them ain't entertaining. Some of them just do weird stuff. Like he used to dance on his live and stuff like that. Wasn't a turn on for me. That just made me want to exit stage left. Well, then that's on Rico, not me. I didn't know they had a warrant for him, so that means it was in the making for a while now. He just got served with it. How long was that warrant active? Because if you look it up, I don't even want to know. Because that's a form of doxing. Because it tell you when a warrant was filed. But honestly, who would move the Rico move in a situation? It wasn't smart at all. But honestly, who would move the way Rico moved in a situation? It wasn't smart at all. When you got so much pressure on you, because you see he was a hothead, you see he was upset, you see that man felt some type of way, the way people was attacking him and playing like he wasn't nothing on earth. Because I heard King Roman say, people ain't talking about you because you got a disease. Yes, the hell they is. They talking about he finna die and all this other stuff. So they very much was dragging him for his living arrangements and his living situation. Like Pastor and my friend Something Down done did a live about him laying on an air mattress and all this other stuff. I kind of was gagged when I seen Rico live way back when he was in that kitchen cooking them noodles and all his pants was falling off him and he looked like he was a whole lot skinnier than he is now. And he was cooking the noodles on the stove in a pot with a plastic fork. I'm like, don't you know it can melt? And I was like, oh, wow. So I was disgusted about it all. But at the same time, I have been seeing him out more and more. And then he was telling his story. So I went on Brianna panel and I applauded Rico because it's a lot of people out here that wouldn't sit here and tell you about their health status. The fact that a lot of y'all stamped him down and said that he don't lie about stuff like that and his story has never changed. So people wanted to seem like he was lying when he was actually telling the truth. And that's when you have like the gang up and a bullying and try to sit here and drown somebody out. But hey, a lot of y'all stood up. Rita stood up. Kimmy stood up. What's his name? Triple X and a lot of other people stood up that said that story has never changed. ODS is the one line. Then King Roman said he knew about it. Brianna knew about it. So it's like everybody knew about it. And then they tried to throw the blame on how Brianna found out. But evidently somebody was running at their mouth for everybody to know. I don't know and don't want to know, Catherine Powell. Oh, okay, Jill. What was the question? Hold on. I didn't know and don't want to know. Hey, Jill, let me see. Yes, Jill, another content creator just gave commentary and the warrant was mentioned about 40 minutes ago. I don't know and don't want. He keeps running back to Pastor though. I'll run back to Pastor. So y'all didn't see when Rico was threatening Roma. Also, he was saying it in front of the police and had a knife on his life. I did see that, but okay, look. Let me say this. If he did, and I dropped the link, if he did threaten Roman, the fact that Roman know that this man does not have the financial backing to arrive at King Roman front door, like, why take it serious? King Roman said it himself, I ain't worried about it. You ain't got no money to get to my house and come see me. And he was like, yeah, you don't want to play with me like that. So, y'all, King Roman didn't take that as a threat. King Roman just felt some type of way because his ego was struck like, nigga, don't play with me. The audacity of it all. Like, yeah, since you want to play, and you said, since if I call these people one more time, Basically, the only thing he did was cause his bluff. Cause he said if King Roman called them people one more time and they knocked at his door, he said that he was gonna go to King Roman house. Now we all knew that Rico didn't have the money to get there. Okay, I don't care about his council status. We ain't gonna talk about. I don't want to talk about none of that. I think a lot of different people was calling and didn't even have to be King Roman News. Yeah, a lot of people said that they called in on him too. They was in the chat. All y'all gotta do if his chat still on, go back and watch his chat. Cause a lot of people said that they called in too, and then people was also on other chats saying he better be happy that they didn't see it, cause they would have called in as well. So, oh wait, somebody calling in, y'all. Okay, this Orca. Hey, Orca.
Hey,
Hey, boo.
I'm hearing double. Why am I hearing double? Can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear.
Oh, good. I think I had to pause the thing. Child, something be going on with my phone. Anyway, ah, girl, I don't think that I didn't like what I saw, and that's what I was talking about on my video. And I agree with Demetra. I felt like it was. I mean, what do you want the man to be homeless on the street again, or what? Like, what is we going for? The boy already ain't got nothing. You know, that's not a fair fight. And that's just how I feel about it.
Yeah, but at this point, Orca, you been here just as long as I have, baby, and we
Right.
done seen these people playing other people demise, and they
Yeah.
find out what they can use to make them tick, and they
Yeah.
drive on it. So
Yeah.
at
But see,
this point, go ahead.
mhm. No, I'm just saying that. But Rico been around here for years. Rico was around here before I was around here. Okay, and I came in 2017, 2018. Right. We know that Rico is not a stable individual. Right.
Right,
So not only did he call the ASPC on the boy yesterday, doing a follow up about the dog incident, right? Which I do
right,
not think was dog abuse. Now, the first time I saw the video, today was on Demetrius' channel, right?
right.
And when they
That's why
was
I seen
talking
it there
about,
today.
yeah, when they was talking about at first Rico abused the dog, I'm thinking, oh Lord, did he kick the dog in the head and all of this and all that? Rico slapped the dog on the top of the head. That dog, you can tell Rico wasn't lying when he said that dog had some pit in him. And that head on that dog is so hard when it comes. If you know about pit bulls, that dog did not feel that hit on top of his head. Okay, that dog didn't growl at Rico. That dog didn't say or nothing like that, right? And so I don't even think the dog felt a hit. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. See, I got big dogs like you do. Do you see what I'm saying? And if you don't teach that dog discipline, now we didn't. You don't hit our dogs or nothing like that. I got a Rottweiler, second generation. But if you don't teach that dog that you are the dominant person in the situation, then them dogs is gonna run all over you. Okay. And
Right.
so maybe Rico felt like that's what he needed to do. But that video that I did see this morning of that dog interacting with him. That dog is not afraid of Rico. Rico, every time that Rico called that dog would jump on his lap. That dog was trying to calm Rico down when he was licking him in his face and all of this and all of that. You know what I
And
mean?
then you
I
can
don't.
tell by the way his mannerism is, and the way he
Yeah.
wag his tail and stick out his tongue.
Mhm.
A
Mhm.
dog that's normally in fear and being abused will tuck
Right.
their tail.
Yeah, and they head to be lowered too.
Right,
When you call and they jump up on you, even if they jump up on you, their head will be lowered. You can tell when a dog was being abused if you have been around a dog long enough. You know what I mean?
correct.
And I didn't see the abuse thing. I just didn't see it. Maybe it's just me, but I didn't see the dog being in fear of Rico. I saw the dog trying to calm Rico down when he was licking him in his face. And another thing, if the dog was scared of Rico, he wouldn't have been licking him in his face and stuff like that. You know. And
Right, and he'll be
so,
hesitant to come. Go ahead.
yeah, he'd have been hesitant to come. Absolutely, absolutely. So I felt like that abuse was that whole thing was overblown. Uh, and then you got to and then okay, that's not the only thing that he called yesterday. So okay, some people agreeing with him calling the ASPCA on the dog, but this morning in my chat, Betty Boop, I guess she live in the New York area or something, and she was like, the shelters are so overrun that in mid August they're thinking about, they're going to have to start thinking about putting some of the dogs down. They got so many dogs in the shelters, right? So if you
Right.
really care about that dog, why do you want the dog taken away from Rico for it to be put down? Is that a better option if you're really an animal lover?
Well, in order for it to be put down, it got to be aggressive. But that dog looked like
Well,
if they did
no,
take
no.
him,
No, that's not true. If the shelters are overrun and they don't have no more room for the animals, there have been some of
yeah,
these
that's
shelters.
true.
Yeah, they will have to start putting them down
Hey,
because
Rodney.
they don't have nowhere to put them no more. And she said that, and I can imagine that some people was having to, give their dogs to the shelter because they couldn't afford to feed them anymore. And she said that in the NYC area, they was gonna start doing, like dog food drives and stuff like that, so people will be able to keep their animals in their home, you know. So I was just looking at it, in light of the 360 sort of thing, and then make it so bad. Are you really caring about the dog, or are you being petty? You you,
Petty.
you just got to keep. That's what I felt petty. You called to do a follow up on the dog, and then you such a dog lover, and you care more about the dog than you care the human. Than you do the human, right? Because after you got to calling about the dog or before, you want to call and inquire about what Rico said concerning his health status, right? You want to call and inquire information about what he said about whatever was going on. We know Rico has always been transparent
Hey,
about his
Kula.
health.
Hey, Melissa. I want to tell you this. I'm gonna tell you,
Mhm.
me watching King Roman and getting a feel in a read off King Roman. I think what set King Roman off is, for one, he bruised his ego
Mm.
by threatening him and standing up
Uh,
to him and
but it
talking
was
shit.
Rico.
But wait, let me finish. For two, I think another thing that set him off, because I was in his live and people was coming from Rico live telling
Mm-hmm.
King Roman that Rico was threatening to do something to his dog when he was playing with that knife. So that's knowing the way King Roman feel about his child and see his child as being one of his family members or his
Mm-hmm.
child. I
Mm-hmm.
think that kind of set him off. So now you also threatening to come to my door. Now I don't think that too much set him off, because he said in his live, I pay attention to details.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, you move from city to states looking for resources. You ain't got no motherfucking money to come to my door. So that's why I say I
Right.
see it as an idolized threat. He
I
wasn't
thought it was
threatened
an
by
idle
what
threat
Rico
too.
said. It was
Mm-hmm.
more of the fact of the audacity. You had the nerve to say it on YouTube and it got back to me. So now I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do.
People done said worse on YouTube, but ain't nobody and then some, you can't tell nobody how to fight. Like, we have seen this before. It's all a rerun. But in my opinion, Rico was a soft target. Okay, I wouldn't give a damn if you would have pulled that knife out, telling me something. I'm gonna come to your door and blah blah. I'm thinking, nigga, how you gonna get her? Number one, and number two, it's Rico after he drinking a couple of beers and wake up the next day. You know what I mean? And he clearly not withstanding his mental health, his physical health, but he also got mental health issues, right? And so
Right.
I'm taking that with a grain of salt. Like, I mean, and then if I want, I mean, Rico done been roasted, gagged, and dragged all up and down these YouTube streets for years, right? But and then he done show people his situations and how he living, and now he got supportive housing. Do you really want the man to be out on the street? Is your ego so big that you want him to be on the street again? Cause of stuff that
Fact.
came out of his mouth, like
And
on the
I agree.
street.
I agree with that, but see, I don't care. I don't think, and this is why I said for all sector, it's no going back to the old ways, because y'all actually showed people
Now
how
they've been
demonic
doing
y'all
that.
is.
That yeah,
Right. That's what I'm saying. The
yeah,
truth has been seen. Yeah,
yeah,
that y'all showing people y'all really don't care about them. The only ones still falling in the trap is the weak ones and the dumb ones that really ain't
right,
got nothing to lose or nothing to live for. They got something going on, so they
right,
don't care about being out on the internet. They feel like the situation can only get worse because that's the way it's been going their whole life. Like, they
right,
don't have no purpose. They lost
right.
focus.
But see, here's the thing, though. You can have everything in the world, right, and not have anything on the inside. So everything is. material. Everything is very shallow and surface level, right? So you
Right.
clearly got more than Rico got, right? He clearly got more than Rico, right? But your ego is so shallow. You are such a shallow person on the inside, right? And you are so
Right.
hurt on the inside that you want to destroy a person that ain't got nothing. I mean, come on now, really. Now, and I understand, he made the thing about y'all want me to have sympathy, and he ain't got no sympathy, nigga. That's a you problem. That's between you and the Almighty. If you ain't got no sympathy and empathy, right? To me, it's
Right.
just showing who you really are. I don't think it's cute, and I'm not saying that because I've been talking bad about the. But so here's the thing with me, right? Here's the thing that I hate about myself, right? The reason why I keep stuff, now I come on, I talk my message, all this, it is what it is, right? But I hate to have to zero in on somebody cause and start feeling like and start knowing that you ain't nothing about a reprobate. I hate to start seeing behind your eyes because it just takes me there, right? And for days I've been seeing behind this nigga eyes, and what I see behind your eyes is empty and hurt. And like they say, hurt people do hurt people, okay? You can have everything in the world and still have nothing on the inside. And if you have nothing on the inside, you have nothing at all for real. Okay? And I'm
Let's
not talking
go.
about the material. And that might go over some people's head. But you clearly don't have nothing on the inside in order for you to admit that you don't have no empathy for sympathy. And then furthermore, you proceed to do this to this man. That's, in my opinion, Rico is a soft target. All these years, I ain't never got into it with Rico. Because you know why? Because Lord have mercy, life is done beat him up is enough. I mean, God, dog. So now
And
he
then
got to
on
be on
top
the
of that,
possibly. I'm
go
sorry.
ahead.
I'm
On
just
top
gonna
of that,
say.
I seen how people was telling him that Lemon wasn't a fair opponent because could he beg up off Lemon.
Nah,
But
Lemon
I
is a
really
fair opponent though. He is. Lemon just
but
scared
I
to fight.
but
They
no,
just
but
like
no,
Lemon.
but no, but listen, I seen
Uh-huh.
them tell him Lemon wasn't a fair opponent could he beg up off Lemon because he was gonna
Uh-huh.
dox Lemon. And he told Lemon he was gonna come after
No.
his mom, and they was telling King Roman don't do it.
Uh-huh.
And King Roman kind of stayed away and said, well, Lemon better sit cute over there and not play with him. Lemon bowed down gracefully, but King Roman begged the hell up off him. So I wonder where's these same
Well,
people that was trying to spare Lemon, where they at fighting for
right.
Rico?
So you gotta. Okay, so you already win in the roast, gag, and drag department, cause Lemon can't roast, gag, or drag, right? You ain't
Let's
got to
go.
dox nobody like Lemon. He done met Lemon in person. He see how he act on the screen. What's the use to going after his family member or his mama or what's the use of doxing somebody like Lemon? That's not a
Hey
worthy
Taylor.
opponent. Just
Hey Muffy.
roast
Hey
him,
one up. Go
just
ahead.
roast him, gag him, and drag him. So why again? Why is your ego so fragile that you got to start calling folks offline? What is that
Lemon
about?
drag. Lemon drags women and disrespect women. Why
Oh
can't
yeah, he
he handle
will
King
just. That's
Roman?
right. That's
Now
why I said
I
roasting.
understand that, but a lot of people. What I'm saying is, a lot of people felt like he wasn't strong enough to go up against King Roman, so they asked King Roman for grace
How
on
come
Lemon
he ain't
behalf.
strong enough?
I don't know. You gotta like ODS was one that said, King Roman, I gotta keep it real with you. I feel like you would have been going too far if you would have doxed him
If he
because
would, yeah,
Lemon ain't
too far.
about
Yeah, I
that.
don't believe in doxing. Wait a minute, I don't believe in the doxing part. I'm not talking about the doxing part.
Hey,
What
Just
I'm talking
Crystal.
about is keeping it online.
But we know that they ain't gonna do that. This is what I'm saying. Everybody
But then
saying
you
keep
don't
it on.
then whoever I've always said this and stop. But so I've been doxxed. I was doxxed before I came to the B search. Okay, right.
Let's
So
go.
we always thought that felt like if you can't handle my words and you can't properly get your thoughts together to come back with me and your words be stronger than mine, and you feel like you got to delve into my personal life to that point, that means I won. Okay, that means I won. And that's just how I feel about it. I mean, you a weak somebody. But Rico is a soft, easy read. Lemon is an easy read. So your ego so fragile that you can't use your words. King Roman can
Hey,
absolutely properly articulate himself. Okay, so why they gotta be doing the extra? Really?
hey, Brian Beauty World and Lemon is clearly not. Okay, so let me say this. I'm not gonna say he weak, cause I can't agree. But I'm gonna tell you, and I can relate to him. So this is why. Listen to hear me fully. This is
Mm-hmm.
why I can say that. Cause once you stroke me the wrong way, I can resend it. But if you keep antagonizing and playing, once I
Mm-hmm.
hit that blackout stage,
Mm-hmm.
ain't no stopping me. I don't give a damn. Now we finna crash out because you gonna have to play chicken with me in order to make me beg up off you and stop. Because now we
Mm-hmm.
finna take it there. And that's why I say everybody got to hold accountability because Rico know that he done called on you on live. So he threatened to do it again. And you told him if he did, you put an idolized threat out there, whether it was you could stand to it or you couldn't, you still put it out there. And then you still went on your live and you start threatening him, and not only threatening him, you threaten to do something to his dog. So all this stuff he can use against you. Now we saying that King Roman shouldn't be able to fight back, but we can't tell him how to fight because
No,
Rico
yeah,
should have
man.
known. If he telling you he'll do it and he did it, why the hell would you keep playing with him? I ain't saying you can't pop your shit, but you gonna learn the different methods of popping your shit. People been trying to strike my page since I have been on the board, and I still have been coming strong, doing and getting down how the fuck I want to. I take my strike with grace. They can't play police games on me because I ain't doing shit illegal. I don't dox. I just drag the fuck out of you and play with some nooses. So it is what it is. But see, you giving them the ammunition that they need because they want to make you crash out. I would have got up there cussing him out, dragging him all through the mud and saying what I say and say keep on. Like I probably would have said, boy, I knew your dog or something like that. But I wouldn't have never been playing with no knife. And I don't know where his background or his history is as far as jail. But King Roman might do know you in that way because y'all from the same sect and y'all be in the same spaces. So you might was friendly because he seen King Roman as a friend that helped him in his time of need. And that's why he was saying that he really didn't want to respond to King Roman.
He
But
didn't
after
at
King
first. I heard his
Right, but
feelings.
after King Roman kept speaking and he felt like they was sitting here judging him and speaking down on him because of his medical conditions and saying he ain't worthy
Right.
like them and stuff like that, it triggered him to respond. Like, yeah, you
Yeah.
gonna leave me the fuck alone because you suck my peen and you pay for my storage, but I still ain't gonna let you talk to me no any type of way. So when people say he
Right.
should have paid King Roman homage because he paid for his storage, look, I'm gonna tell you like this, y'all. Let me
You
give it
gonna
to you
kick
loud
his
and clear.
ass?
You can pay for whatever the hell you wanted to pay for, but you ain't gonna treat me no any type of way and tell me
Right.
I gotta lay down because you did something for me.
Yes. Treat him like shit. Everybody, listen to me when I say this. If you don't hear nothing else, okay? And I mean this, and I'm a messy bitch, and I mean it, I'm motherfucking surly, okay? And I admit that I take accountability for that, right? But I also believe that you don't have to beat down somebody when they at the. I don't see Rico as no cop, but you will never hear me beefing with a Rico. Okay, you will never hear me
They
beefing
said
down
the
a
police,
Rico.
hold on. One up, they said the police had a warrant. We don't know when the warrant was issued. They said somebody pulled it up. So you got to ask the chat who pulled it up and had it on their live. Somebody pulled up the documentation and they said
Mm-hmm.
that he had a warrant. That's why when the police was called back to his house, they actually had to lock him up.
Well, now on the thing it said they wasn't gonna lock him up. They was just taking him down there, and he was gonna have to speak to a judge. But we know that means
Hold on, we got
they're
a
gonna lock you
visitor.
up in jail, like Demetrius
Just
said.
Chris, is this you?
Yes, it's Meeple.
Okay.
Hey, Krista. But yeah, I mean,
Hey.
I mean, I still don't just see the need, man. I don't get it.
Hey, CEO. Hey, E-Money. Hey, Sincere. Go ahead, Chris. Hey, Rudy.
Oh,
I'm smoking.
I had also came up because I know a lot of people were asking like if he went to jail, will he get out and or about his financial and everything.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if they have that in other states, but I know here in New York State, if you're a person that gets like, let's just say SSI or disability checks or something like, between the first and third and stuff, when people get their monies, they have a thing here where they will release you unless you did something like unalive somebody or something like that.
Right.
But they will release you so that you don't lose your stuff. Yeah. So
Well,
he'll definitely whatever he done
Mm.
did or
Hey,
whatever they got
CEO
him
little boss.
for.
Also, hey,
He'll
Pastor, are
definitely
you up
be
there where
okay
he
for
at?
his bills and stuff.
Right,
This
but
is so
Richard,
sad. Absolutely, Pastor.
is he in
Uh,
jeopardy of losing his housing, Krista? Do you think, since you is up there around the New York area, is he in jeopardy of losing his housing? Do you know?
Well, what had happened, they'll work with him, but I don't know what his, like his financial, like, do he have like a counselor or somebody
Yeah, he
that
said
he
he had
gets
a
his,
he talked to his caseworker about the situation. And he live in what do you call a house? And he live in what's the name for it? Uh, he live his housing. I think is contingent upon his mental health, his
right.
physical health status. I forget the name of it now, but
Yeah,
he
so
live in
they're
that
going to
type
let
of
him out. They're going to make sure he's home to take care of those things in time.
oh, we got
yeah.
Pastor.
Because I
Hey,
know he was
Pastor.
mentioning
Hey,
that.
what's going
Hey,
on?
Pastor.
Hey, hey,
Thanks for
Olivia.
having me
Hey,
this
how you
morning.
doing?
I'm doing all right. Hey,
Yeah, but
go
he'll
ahead.
definitely be home
I
because
don't
I
want to
know he
interrupt.
had even stated, oh, I'm sorry.
No, 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 no. You go ahead. I don't want to interrupt you. Go
Oh,
ahead.
okay. I know he had stated that in his thing, like, oh my God, I'm going to lose my stuff, because, he has to be home, to take care of that. But they'll definitely release him in time for all of that. And they'll give him a thing where he has to come back, though, the judge, depending on what's going on. Yeah, my girlfriend Karen, those friend, she go through that all the time. But she's a hothead. Yeah.
Okay, Pastor, did you have something you wanted to say? Hey, Blended Healing.
You know what? I think it's sad, and I don't think it's what I'm not saying that Rico is an angel because me and Rico don't went back and forth, but you know, at the end of the day, if you were the man's friend, you could have reached out and said, "Hey, stop hitting that dog," or "Don't do that on YouTube." You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was saying that there are no friends on YouTube. These people are using for content because my thing is, I think that's why Rico was so hurt because you could tell he was, which is, unfortunate. But then he came on my platform because I allowed him on the platform and we had a conversation. And I was telling him, man, you can't be doing certain things on YouTube because it looks like a direct threat, not an implied. And I said, you have to watch it. And no sooner than I got up, because it was like 30 minutes, and I saw that he was taken away. So a lot of people feel a certain kind of way, and the man is already down. So he was already unhinged. He was already upset. And so, yeah, I just think it's unfortunate. I think it's unfortunate.
I do too,
Yeah.
Pastor.
I
I
I
do
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 too,
too.
too.
Pastor.
I do too.
I think it is. I was hoping that once I seen all that yesterday, like I thought they were just going to go back and
Mhm.
forth
Me too.
initially, with just words and videos and lives. And I was like, okay.
Mhm.
But then when I seen yesterday, that really disturbed me. And I just started praying. I was like, okay, now this is getting too serious.
Yeah, he
Mhm.
called about
I
inquiring
need the
about
two of them
his
to
health. Did you see
please
what he
calm
inquired
down.
about his health situation, Krista? Did y'all see
Huh?
that? When he started calling around, he said his name was Freako or something like that, and he was calling like health clinics or something. I guess to ask about something Rico had said about his physical health situation or something like that.
Oh, I
I
didn't see all of it. I seen bits and pieces. I'm gonna be honest with you, sis. I had stopped watching once I seen Rico with the knives, and then I seen Roman like calling. I said, I'm not gonna even watch no more. It's because it started hurt.
Yeah,
Like
it was just
I
serious.
felt hurt.
yeah
I
Hey,
felt hurt.
Castro.
yeah
I
yeah
felt like because I love them both. I like them both, even though KRN. I never had a problem with Rico, but me and KRN, we had our little battle here recently. I still like him. And I just didn't want that for them because they're two young black men. You know what I mean? No, y'all don't
And
need
it's one thing.
this.
It's one thing going back and forth with people. It's one thing going back and forth. So Miss Olivia's up here. We don't see eye to eye, but I'm not
Mm-mm.
going to call her job, or I'm not
Neither am
trying to
I.
take her income
Yep.
away and everything. And
Right.
I'm
In
telling you
my
all,
mind.
I think you all really need to focus on how these people operate and
In
how
my
they
mind.
move. And
I
y'all want to
do.
be on these people's tip. And soon as
Mm-hmm.
you do something wrong to them,
Mm-hmm.
then this is what happens. So, like I
Yeah.
said, Rico wasn't even allowed on my platform for some point in time, But again, I don't take YouTube like it's my life or these.
Yeah.
This is virtual.
But
This
Jay
is
Wilson, you ain't
yeah.
never tried to call to take a house and me and you been into it for years. You think I'm homophobic and everything. But I know you ain't never thought one time that I'm gonna dox you, because I ain't never thought one time that you gonna dox me. Okay? And I'm
Let
not
me tell
even
you
gonna
something.
lie
If
about it. I'm
somebody
just
called the
keeping it a
police
buck.
on Miss Olivia right now, I mean, is it really? Was it really about the dog?
Exactly. Thank you. Please expound on that.
Because this is the thing.
Let me go on mute.
I don't extol animal abuse or human abuse. But somebody made a point that when Tommy was whooping Castro's ass, did you call the police then? Now it's a dog. And my thing is, if you were really that serious or you were close with Rico, you would have been like, look, dude, you need to take that off. You need to be chilling out. You shouldn't be coming on with the dog. You shouldn't be doing XYZ with the dog. You need to leave that out because you're going to get in trouble. If you were cool with the person, you know? And so it's like, it's more about what can I take or what can I do or so on and so forth. Because my thing is this, I love animals, but I know how people are. So, I'm like, don't come on. Some things are not for human or these people consumption. So, yeah, it is what it is. I had to tell Rico stop looking at the chat because he was on my platform yesterday. And I'm like, man, stop arguing with people in the chat. He was getting all out of sorts with people in the chat. I said, Rico, why don't you just take yourself out of the chat? I said, when I'm on other people's platforms, unless somebody want to be messy, I don't know what people are saying. I don't look at it because you should be talking to me. And so I just think that they're going to have to really work on a lot of emotional intelligence because I believe it was a setup. I believe it was a setup. I believe that they knew what he was going to do, and this is how they got back at him. Because people want to exert power, and they want you to know that they're powerful. And your power is not so much of what you can do to people; it's if you can help them. Man, I'm
Dreamy,
on
you
you.
made me choke. Go ahead, Pastor.
Yeah, no, I'm done. I'm done. I'm on mute.
Hey, trucker wife. Okay, well, I do feel like that now. I want to see how many people, because a couple of people woke up doing hot lives this morning of addressing how they really felt and said this was unwarranted and called for. And then I was like, but a lot of people, Pastor, it ain't going to hit close to home until it's day turn, because this can fall on anybody that might be a
Right.
Rico and just ain't out here. Like, you can piss King Roman off, and King Roman going to play with you the same way if he got something that he can get him to go off of. He ain't the only one that do it on this app.
What
And he ain't
did
even
you
a
discuss
first
the
one.
ODS one? Did you already discuss
He
that?
just ain't. So wait a minute. In my
Okay.
opinion, he ain't nothing but now. What that he a 2.0 version of the House of Slytherin. That's how he becoming, right? And in my
Mm-hmm.
mind, have you like let me give you an example of what I mean by that. Like you get these foreign countries, like say Cuba, right? They always overthrowing, the rebels are always overthrowing the oppressive government, right? The government officials. So they overthrow them, they get them out of office, and then they turn around and act the same way the oppressors acted, the same way the ones acted that they got out of office, right? So when it comes to the beef sector, we already had a House of Slytherin, doxing everybody's information, trying to shut everybody up because they so thin skinned and they can't take a roast of the gag or drag to where they gotta attack your personal life and all of this and all that, right? I was doxed by the House of Slytherin. So this ain't nothing but to me but a House of Slytherin 2.0. That's all. It's been done before. So
Y'all
Did
got the chat sounding
did y'all
off.
talk really? Did
Go
y'all talk
ahead. Go
about
ahead.
what happened to ODS with that King Tulsa
What
calling
happened with Queen?
ODS job?
I heard about that in King Roman News Live. But
Yeah.
at
Well,
this point,
Tucker,
I'm gonna tell you what
Called that
caught me off
man's
guard.
job. And y'all know me
What?
and ODS been in the outs. But I even just
But
posted a post. I'm like, you don't do
yeah, I
nothing
read
like
that
that. You
post.
wrong. You wrong. You
let me
don't
Yeah,
finish what I was finna say. Hold on, cause you cut me off.
um,
All I'm gonna say is I was more shocked and stung by somebody actually coming back with being able to report what the hell was going on Tulsa page. Cause who the fuck subscribed? Like that's what caught me off guard. But go ahead, I digress.
well, yeah, he called
well,
the
I
man
think
from.
it's oh go ahead.
Go ahead, you go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think it's not even so much that somebody watching him or subscribe to him. It's just that what he was doing, you know, that was just totally wrong. And ODS was up here on his break time, spare time, whatever, and he's just sitting there. He flashed his screen, and you called the man's job and said that. I mean, what that man do on his with his spare time is his business. That has nothing to do with that man in the dress, that dick in the dress. Has nothing. And I said, you know what? Stay
Baby
away from
Carrie
me.
put a good comment in the chat. It could be other people who called too. It was a public situation because I also was reading in the
I'm
chats.
sure
Now,
it was.
King Roman might have started it, but when you got people that's following up behind you and they like to assert
Yeah,
themselves and they content creators dramas,
yeah, yeah,
you got they minions and they flocks and they crews
yeah.
working against them too. Because a lot of people was
That's what
typing in
happened
the
a
chat,
lot of
he
times.
lucky
Yeah,
I didn't see it because I would have called in as well. So it's a lot of
yeah,
subscribers that played a part too. They just
yeah.
wanted to see if a
That
content
always
creator was gonna
happens.
bust a move.
But that's a rerun too. They've always done it like that. One person called CPS. Several people call CPS. People get arrested. They start calling the judge and trying to send in videos and blah blah blah. So yeah, that they always been doing that. That ain't nothing new either. But it
So
had to
yeah,
be. But like Jay Wilson said, was it really about the dog though? For real? So yeah, I don't know.
I think it was a lot of people disdain for Rico. I'm gonna be honest. That's what it gives to me. It wasn't more about that. It's more about who you is. The fact that I don't like you and I need you to get you an easy target. I can wipe you clean off the board because it seemed
Exactly.
like that's what people
Mm.
doing.
Yep, that's the way I saw it too. He was a soft target. He was an easy target. You know. Did you see Pizarro's live last night when TRX was up there?
Girl, I don't watch no goddamn
Oh, that's right.
Pizarro.
Too.
So
I'm
break
I'm
it
sorry, I
down.
forgot.
It's okay. Break it down
Yeah.
for me.
But the reason why I asked you that was that I thought that uh KRN and Nika was making amends, right? Because she had started talking cordial to him and everything. But last night she did a 360. She told KRN, until you do right by me, that old color purple quote, right? And but what she was doing, she was talking about, how she was really hurt about, she felt like the whole sector turned against her, for KRN, right? And we know Nika been around here forever. And then I did it, it was on my video for the day. I showed the screenshots, and he was down in the chat saying that he didn't see it as the whole sector turning against her, for him, but that's how Nika saw it. You know what I mean? And it is what happened because they always follow behind the more popular person or whatever at the time, right? So Nika was really hurt about that. So maybe she had a change of heart, and decided she didn't want to make up no more. Cause I was like, oh, go Nika. I was like, sure, all right. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that, but it was very interesting. That's all I know. So
Yeah, I didn't
yeah.
really I didn't know too much about what they were talking about. I watched them enough to get my commentary and stuff. That's my people is loving that. That's where my views is coming from. So
Oh yeah.
I didn't really know too much about what they were talking about. So I just and then, she's so flip floppy and so child, y'all don't know that real bond. That's a bum
Oh,
that y'all done put Lady Nika, y'all done took some filthy, nasty woman that don't
okay,
take
okay,
baths.
okay, Krista. Baby, this is content. No, no. And plus she's a mod.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that she was protected over here. I won't do that. But that's just somebody, she's no different than anybody else. I'll say it like that. She's no different than anybody else. And just like anybody else, you know, can people I mean, King Roman, he's young, he's younger and different things like that. So people may, tend to go more towards him. They do that after a while. Things don't stay the same, you know.
You said Room
So
Shaker, should Rico be waving a knife on live and he had probation, he has a probation officer. No, and that's why I say I'm not making no excuses for Rico. I'm gonna have to be real on the commentary and say I'm gonna hold him accountable because
Yeah.
that could have been seen as a terroristic threat. The fact that you had a knife and you was saying what you was gonna do to him and his dog, and you was going to his house, like he could play you can go to his house and he could see him blow your top back. For one, you got that stuff in your blood. For two, you threaten me. For three, I want to protect me and everything in my house. And if I see my dog as one of my kids, then I'm gonna protect that too. So King Roman could have played his part and played victim if he would
He'll
have
play
got the
victim,
funds
right?
to get there, and he would have been able to do
mhm,
whatever the hell he wanted to do to
That's
Rico because it
true.
was too many threats. So
That's
let's
true.
be clear.
yeah,
Rico is very much because, okay, I ain't
That's
telling you to
true.
tuck your tail, but pop your shit in a different way.
That's true.
yeah, yeah. Because he even told the Popo when they was there that he had said what he had said and what he had,
Yeah, about the
told
video with
him.
the knife and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
hmm
But I really
Yeah,
don't even think
that's
Rico
when
was gonna
it
make
just
his way to
became very
Brooklyn.
disturbing. When I
Yeah,
seen
I
that,
don't
that
think
became
Rico would
very
have made
disturbing.
himself.
I said, I can't watch this. I can't.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't like to see them like that. I like us to just go back and forth right here on YouTube because this is what we doing in our spare time. We know where we at. But when you get to all of that off, taking it off of here, and that's too much. Mm-mm. Or folks going to the hospital because people dating other people and talking to other people, that's too much. That's why I tell them, calm down, calm down. When they see me with a new man on here, calm down, calm down. Don't nobody end up in the hospital. These women get to breathing heavy and all kinds of stuff. So, but yeah, so hopefully everything will work out um, for him. And I just wish that they could be back whole, but I'm sure they won't be able to be friends anymore after this. Because that's what I was rooting for them. I didn't know they used to be friends
Okay,
like
y'all,
that.
because, okay, so do he got a probation officer? Because ODS said, when did he get a probation officer? Who said Rico was on probation? Because I seen that in the chat, ODS. Hello to everybody coming in.
I heard somebody say something about a probation officer, but only thing I heard, they said Rico said it in his live, but I just heard him say that he was told to go down to his precinct to talk to about whatever was going on between him and King Roman. When I got over there, that's all I had heard.
Well, it's a lot of people. Well, King Roman said he coming back out win because it's a lot of people woo banking and throwing jabs at him. So I guess he gonna have a whole little roll call in the list that he gonna have to sound off on because the crew done hit him up and laced up his chat. So some of these
Okay,
subscribers probably done went and typed on his community wall already. So trust and
okay.
believe me, he popping out.
Oh yeah, cause he think me
Oh,
and him got beef, baby. Woo, I am afraid. Miss Throat is afraid. My God, today. What am I
well,
gonna
him
do?
and I, we kind of settled it because I think really
Yeah, he
between
said
him
he
and
said
I,
on his live yesterday that you settled it and he wasn't coming for you no more. And I think he thought him and Nika had settled it too, and he was gonna calm down on her. But she popped out again last night
Because I
on him.
think me and King Romans was really a big misunderstanding. It was
Hold
a
on, Krista Hush, girl. This ain't about you. Let her finish that statement. I want to be nosy. So wait, because he did say in his live that stuff between him and Lady Nika done dropped from a level 2 back to a level 1, or it wasn't a level 3, it was a level 2 now, something like that. But you said that Lady Nika popped out last night and did what?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say on Pizarro's chat.
I
You
know
know, she
Crystal
was
cut you off, so go ahead.
yeah, she said she was saying, pretty much that hold on, y'all, they cutting it. Hold on.
Okay.
I know y'all can hear it. Can y'all hear that? If you can't hear
Uh-uh.
it, then fine.
no,
Okay.
we don't hear it.
They up
Mm-mm.
under my window, chat. But she was saying, she was okay, so she sounded like first I thought she was making nice with Roman in the chats and stuff, right? But last night she did a whole 360. She was saying that that boy came for her and until you do right by me and and basically we ain't cool, but I thought they was cool, but last night she changed her mind on it, You'd have to go listen to her wording. Her wording was like, what I mean? I'm gonna come for you when I want to come for you. That was the wording, right? So, and then he was down in the chat. Oh, and then she was saying that part about she felt like the whole sector had turned against her, for him. And then he was down in the chat saying he didn't see it as the whole sector turned against her for him. You know what I mean? But Nika was hurt by that because Nika take this YouTube thing seriously, you know. And so, but she's really hurt by it, and so I guess she was thinking on it last night and thinking, well, fuck you, you know what I mean, whatever, we ain't. I'm not gonna make up. You have to go listen to it for yourself. But yeah, I know she said that
Oh, wow.
until
I'm
you
gonna have to hit Lady Nika up because I ain't gonna listen to
If
Pizarro
Lady
live. I ain't gonna
get
lie.
him letting Nick up, you
if
know what I mean.
Lady
But the
Nika
live
spoke
is
on it
still
like
up,
that,
and uh,
if if Lady Nika spoke on it like that, the Lady Nika I know, and I don't know for sure. I can't really speak for her. But if she spoke like that, that means she's pushing past her hurt and her and Roman will be fine. They'll be fine. But she's
okay,
pushing on past it. That's the Lady Nika that I know that I've been knowing
mm,
for a long time. If she
mm.
spoke on it and stuff like that, that means she's still dealing with it. She still sees it, it's still hurt,
Yeah, she still
but
hurt by it.
she's
I mean, she
pushing
clearly
past
still
it.
hurt by it.
But she's pushing past it and if she's working through it. She's working through it,
Yeah.
and
Well,
they'll be fine.
we're gonna have to
They
see
may
how
not
he
be
took it.
besties, but they'll be fine pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Yes,
Hey,
I'm gonna
Miss
tell.
Douglas.
You know
Hello
what I
to
mean?
everybody in the chat. So,
But she wasn't
oh,
sounding like it was nothing nice last night. You know what I mean? And like I
Yeah,
said, the
I didn't
video was
hear it.
still up. So yeah.
Okay.
right,
Yeah,
let's
because I
go,
know.
Demetria. Child, people act like folks supposed to be scared. Let the response come. It is what it is.
It
Nobody
is
is
what
in for
it
commentary.
is. Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
And that's the
Criticism
truth.
or being pulled up on. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. Demetria right. Well, I mean, damn, if she still want to speak on it, she can speak on it. Ain't nobody what you got to be scared of. The hell?
Mm,
So yeah. And I just really think
yeah,
sometimes people be trying to shut people up. You know what I mean? And so yeah. I don't believe it. You can't shut me up. I've been around here too long, honey. You can't shut me up. I don't give a fuck
child, I've
about no
been
weak
learning to
ass
just go
turd
to
ass
my
reads.
panel.
I don't care about no weak ass turd ass reads. I don't give a fuck. If I got something to say about it,
Hmm.
I'ma fucking say it. And then what? What you gonna do?
There you go. There you go.
The fuck?
Yep, and that's.
They said
But
the
Hmm.
as
Nika
far
they
as
know finna
somebody like,
drag.
what you say?
They said the Nika they know. Hey, Miss T Velocity. Hello to everybody new in the chat. They said the Nika they know finna drag when she hit that live, but
I mean, that's the way it sounded last night. Like you have to hear the
Really, I have to
tone.
go
You
and
know what I
listen to it.
mean? The
Maybe y'all
tone was
all
not
right, but I
peaceful.
don't know. Really?
And I
Okay.
want her to fight back. I want her every time she think about how she was hurt by that
Hmm.
situation, because she feel like the sector turned on her. cause when King Roman started going, and I thought Nika was a soft target when he was coming at her. Do you see what I'm saying? It's all fun and games. I was getting a good little kiki and a laugh out of it too. I mean, she gave VS my phone number, to be so she VS could dox me or whatever. But hell, even I got
Oh,
tired of listening to him go after her. And a while it wasn't fun. It wasn't no kiki no more. Cause she a soft target.
Wait, she
So
got who
now,
gave
Lady
Vanessa?
Nika is far from soft.
Crystal. Hold on. Who gave VS their phone number? Lady Nika?
yeah, Nika gave VS my phone number so VS can dox
Oh,
me back
your
in the
phone
day.
number. I thought you said her phone number. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
no,
go
yeah,
ahead.
this was years ago, years ago, years ago. Do you see what I'm saying? And it is what it is. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, I was doxxed before I came over here. You know what I mean? And so, but everybody done been doxxed, or at least back in the day. So it was par for the course. And but I just really after a while, I really have always felt like she was a soft target. You know what I mean? So I mean, what really?
Yeah,
She just more
what
patient. She's more patient. She'll Lady Nika
I'm gonna
gonna
say
come and strike
this.
when everybody not expecting.
I'm
That's
gonna say
true.
this.
But
I'm
she will cuss your ass the
sometimes
fuck out. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
y'all good. Sometimes I'm gonna say this because Melissa said y'all don't always want to fight back. Yeah, you don't always because sometimes you don't care. Some people doing it for a click and view, so you don't feel like feeding into it. But
Right,
yeah, like some people, I ignored you because you ain't gonna meet me in the streets and say it to my face. So at this point, I
right.
see it's for a little thing on the internet, so you can keep it
Hmm.
internet because I don't play like that.
Well,
So
yeah,
I,
for me
I
it
get
ain't
that, but then
never.
it's when these people get flat foot disrespectful. Now I'm gonna go ahead and play your game,
Yeah,
and we gonna see who gonna disrespect the most. But I still ain't got to the point where I had to dox nobody. So that's why I say some people egos are fragile
yeah.
because you're going above and beyond to destroy somebody's life. And you can see Rico also already dealing with a lot. He's in an
Oh my
apartment that's
god.
not
I mean,
furnished. He's dealing
oh
with his health concern and everything
girl.
else. Now I'm not giving him no sympathy or no pity, but his life
Oh
whooping his ass, so I ain't gotta join in. If anything, I
yes.
could just sit back and tell everybody to subscribe to his channel and watch him
Oh
dissolve.
my god. I got
Then he
sympathy
dealing with
for
the
him.
death
I got
of his
sympathy
family.
for him. Just like I got sympathy for Lovely Love. Do you see what I'm saying? I
Yes.
Now,
don't deal with
Hmm.
stuff like that. I
I'm
don't.
gonna say this with Lovely Love, Olivia, I can't relate. And the reason why I can't relate, it ain't because I ain't here, because people in my family, my mama and stuff, done died from cancer. So
Hmm.
the fact that Lovely Love is one that a lot of these people go around here making fun of diseases and stuff,
Yeah, they
or
do.
health concerns and issues.
Yep.
So when it comes to stuff like that, I'm not favoring one more than the other because they played on
Me.
y'all, they done played on Lady Leak or Lupus saying that they didn't
Mm-hmm.
have it. They done played on this, whatever happened with her, domestic violence. They done played on a lot of situations. So at this point, I feel like if y'all still mingling amongst them people, if y'all was cheering them on when they was attacking somebody else, like I can't feel sorry for you.
Yeah, I don't do the health reads and the put you in the grave reads and I'm
Yeah.
not trying to do all that, man. Like maybe I'm old school, but these new black people, I don't understand the new black people. Black folks used to have a healthy fear of
Right.
when it comes
Hmm.
to some things, and so okay. But at the
Yeah.
end of the day, you can't tell nobody how to fight. But sometimes the stuff
Right.
that you say, it says a lot about your moral compass. And then some people clearly don't even have one. So
Hmm.
that's cool. But like you said, you can't tell nobody how to fight. At the end of the day, you fight what you
Right.
fighting
Okay,
is
we got a
karma. You really
visitor.
fighting yourself.
Lovely
Just like the
Love.
nigga came out
Mm.
here and said he ain't got no empathy. Nigga, you ain't
Lovely
got to.
Love.
Yeah, this me.
Okay,
Hey,
I'm only
lovely
gonna be a
love. Hey,
second.
boo.
Hey y'all.
go ahead.
Hey everybody in the chat. Hey y'all. I
Hey,
don't want
hey,
nobody
lovely.
to feel sympathy for me, baby, because you know what? I got enough family and love in my life that YouTube this ain't nothing but what it is. I come on here, talk crazy, have fun, and I leave. That's
I
it.
know. I know,
So
but see,
mhm,
I'm,
yeah.
you can't
But
tell me
thank
what
but
to feel,
But
and
right,
I
but
don't feel like it's
Lovely
right.
Love,
but
you
wait a
ain't
Somebody
in
minute,
black
thank
talking
pill.
you.
talking about
I
like
wanna I
that.
You
wanna
can't.
I want
You
to
came
thank
up
the
here.
people that do, though. I want to thank the
But
people that
look,
do.
look, 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 look,
Yeah.
look, look. Cause
You know
I'm
I
blunt.
do.
I'm very blunt. It wasn't as a jab at you, but I'm just standing on firm. Like
I'm
I'm
going too,
watching
so
this.
I
Hold
get
on,
it.
let me finish what I'm saying, cause I let you speak. I'm
Okay.
saying that I watch everybody play favoritism, be show picks and choose, and have a popularity contest. So I don't watch. You're not the only one. This is what
Better
I'm
than
saying.
popular.
The fact that they saying something about you dragging a health condition, and I don't watch so many other people doing. I think they need to group that as a whole if they gonna speak up on anybody's behalf. That's where I stand on that. As far as this jail
Well, I
thing
did.
going on, I
Well,
watched
let me
them do
finish
this
so I
to.
can.
Hold on. I watched them do this to several other people. So at some point, if you know these how these people play, and so many lives done went up because I done did it. If you let them trick you out your spot, you're not a victim because you're accepting this type of abuse. And every time we look up, everybody is right back in the same fixture, same group of people. And it's like it never happened. They give out these fake apologies and they go back to their kumbaya moment. So why do I want to take the heat for jumping out here and insert myself where I basically don't belong and need to mind the business that pays me? But now you can talk. I digress.
Okay. What I'm saying is, I did talk about a lot of people. No lie. I own up to that. I apologize to my God, not y'all. I apologize for even talk about them ladies. Everybody. I did. Because I talk about every goddamn on body and everybody do the same dang on thing. So don't just act like it's me. It's not just me. We all do it. Get mad. Get mad, and guess what's gonna come out your mouth? Same thing come out my mouth. That's all I wanted to say. But y'all, thank the people that do pray for me, and the people don't even pray for me. You know, because only have
And then uppity,
I'm
don't
gonna
you
drop
shouldn't
out.
want everybody.
Come
I
here,
know,
I
but you
wonder.
shouldn't want everybody to pray for you because you don't know what
Wait
they
a minute,
praying for. But go ahead,
you didn't let
go
me
ahead.
finish.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I'm not mad at nobody. And you know what? My heart is so pure at this moment. I had to get myself, my mental together for me to move on and keep on fighting and fighting and fighting. And you know what? Only one G up there. I only have one. He got the last laugh. He got the last call. Not nobody on YouTube in my real life or nothing. He got that last call. With that being said, y'all, thank you for having me up.
Amen. All right,
Anytime,
babe.
lovely love.
Love you.
A lovely love ain't the only one that's going through a cancer struggle
Right.
online that these people listening to, and that's just what I'm talking about. Not just one person. Leo the
Right.
lioness, she done talked about her struggles. You don't know who listening in the background. You know they could be in a hospital bed, and YouTube is keeping them company or whatever. My thing is, I mean,
Yeah.
like the tongue is powerful, and you should watch what the fuck you say about some certain shit. You don't got to
I
take it
don't
bad.
drag
You ain't even
people.
got to feel. You ain't got to feel sorry for nobody. You know, but ain't nothing wrong with you not wanting somebody to wish somebody in the grave because you can be digging a grave for yourself. Like how you know? Like you
I don't.
superhuman? You gonna
I
live
don't
for
drag
fucking
people.
ever?
I don't drag people who are sick. Lovely love, you do. That's the difference between me and you. I don't need to drag sick people. Oh wow.
I don't drag sick
Let's.
people. I don't.
No, she was talking to
That's
lovely
just
love.
me. You know, I'm just saying that's just me. Now I don't know if Lovely Love done it or not. You know, and if she done it, you know, maybe this
She
is her
have. She just
version of
admitted to
karma.
it. She said
No, but then
she.
maybe this is her version of karma. You know what I mean? But the same way I feel about this dragging the lovely love and whoever else caused her illness is the same way I feel about her if she did it. Okay? This is what I'm talking about in general. You know, and I don't
Correct.
like it. So I'm speaking on it. You ain't gotta agree with it, but I'm still gonna speak on it because I can.
Let's
You see what
go.
I'm saying? I don't
Hmm.
even really give a damn what you think about it. You ain't gotta agree with it. Thanks for listening though. Thank you. Okay.
Hmm.
We ain't gotta agree. We can agree to disagree. This is just how I feel about it. You know, same way I
Just
feel
like as
about
soon as all
Rico.
of them
Soft
get,
target. Rico a soft
uh,
target. I don't see why he going through this. I don't give a fuck if your pride is weak or not. That's a soft target. Rico, really? I mean, goddamn, look at them in life is whooping this goddamn ass. So
Lovely
he gotta
love
be on the
drug
street
Dovey. Lovely
dealing with
love drug
AIDS.
Dovey about her cancer, and there was nothing funny about it. Room shaker. Oh wow. Okay.
oh boy.
So what about Dovey now?
Lovely Love drug Dovey about her cancer, and it was nothing funny about it, but she still did it.
Oh well, you know what I mean. Like I said, whoever did it, you the tongue. Like I said, the
Hey,
tongue is
DM.
powerful. That's a perfect example. You got to watch what the fuck
Mm-hmm.
come out your mouth, whether you think you do
Mm-hmm.
or not.
That's why I be telling all these ones that's always every time they get mad at me and want to cuss me out, first thing they want to do is throw jabs at my friend Mary. That was my best friend for over 20 something years. Well, one of my best friends. My other one's my childhood friend. We've been friends since we were kids. But that was a really good friend of mine. And y'all dragging her death and saying what y'all want to put on that and all of that. And that's why I started throwing that energy back at them times 10. Watch when y'all get a phone call talking about come identify a body. I'm serious. That's what I started doing. I started throwing that energy out there towards them because that. What does my friend
Olivia don't
have
think
to
she's
do
so
with?
tough. Now who? Wait, hold on. Let me answer this. I'm sorry, Krista. I don't think I'm.
Mhm.
Why I gotta be so? Why I gotta think I'm so tough? That don't even make no sense. I told you, bitch. I'm mean and motherfucking surly. I done lived my life a couple of times, okay? And I done been through the fire, bitch. I can talk crazy if I want to. When you get this right here, what you hear right now, this is the watered down version of me, honey. Okay, just think if you had to live with me or if you was one of my family members, honey. I don't know what you talking about, and I don't know how you was raised, but I was raised the old way, baby. This right here is nothing compared to my mama and my grandmama. So I don't know how y'all was raised, but okay, this ain't
Let's
tough.
go.
Mhm.
This ain't tough,
It
okay?
ain't gonna bruise your ego or nothing. It's gonna make you stronger because you used to it.
That's
Let's
all.
go.
That's all. And
There you
every ass
go.
whooping I see, I was raised in days when you got an actual ass whooping, okay? But I tell you one thing,
Okay.
every ass whooping I got made me the bitch that I am today. All right. And I thank her for every lick that I motherfucking got. Cause it stopped me from put a healthy fear in me and put me in sit and made me think about what the fuck I was gonna do before I did it. All right.
That's right.
Because
That's
I had a
right.
healthy fear for my parents and I didn't want to involve my family. So
There
it
were
just is what the fuck it
consequences. There
is.
were
Yeah,
consequences for
consequence.
what we
People
did.
think they ain't got no consequences these
Yeah,
days.
they don't have they think
You
there's no
know.
consequence
Yeah, they don't have a
until they
healthy fear. God damn it. My all my elders is gone now. I still got I sure, girl, I still got a
Mhm.
healthy fear of them, okay?
Me too.
Just let me put it
Me
that way.
too.
And
Hey,
I try to
Jackson. Good
instill it in
morning.
mind. So I don't know what's the tough. Bitch, please. I could never.
I remember my mother when they first came out with that thing you couldn't hit your kids and stuff, or tell they would start telling the kids to go and tell on their parents for whooping them. My mother said, "Yeah, they want us not to whoop you because they want to whoop you. They gonna get you down there to them jails and they gonna whoop your butt, okay,
Okay, they
and
don't
lock
want
you
them.
up
They don't want them to have a healthy fear because they want to lock them up like they slaves and animals and shit like
and
that.
animals.
Okay,
Yep.
they want you to act crazy and think you can do whatever the fuck you can to decay your moral compass, so they can lock your
Mm,
ass up, so you can embarrass your family.
yes.
So yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah, I agree with that, Chris. I know what you mean by that. But anyway, I ain't trying
Mhm.
to preach nobody. But what I was, girl, I ain't tough. Not at all. Mm-mm. Nope.
As I tell them, I said, we used to ask the older people, how you say it? What's the secret to getting older? And I said,
Hmm.
nowadays, barely the young people ask you that anymore. And I said, but so many
Yeah.
of them passing away young.
Yes.
That's why I just laugh when I hear them say, yo, old butt and all. I be
Hey,
saying to
make your
myself, okay,
funeral
so you're
arrangements
young.
and
So at
all
what
this and
age
all.
you
You
going to get
probably
up
gonna
out of
go
here?
before me. I know that's right,
Yeah.
Chris.
That's
Hope you
why I
don't
tell them, I
go
said, well,
Hey,
before
which age
Dr.
me.
you going to go on and lay
Sophie.
down?
Yeah,
Hey,
hope you don't
Gordo.
go before me. Yeah, a lot of younger people coming up out of here. You're right, Chris. Before the older
Yeah.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could y'all get me to 100 like? Cause only one person contribute to the goal. And only reason I put the goal up is cause y'all refusing to hit the like button.
Hit that like button. Hit that like button.
Tell her
Hey,
I
hey.
be hit the like button, hit the like button. I know that's right. Yeah, it gets your
I be
video
trying to
out there
remember
and
to,
it's free. You know.
yeah, I be trying to remember to even say it because they be telling me sometime. You never tell people to hit your
Sometimes they
like
come in here
button.
and do it without you even saying something, but then you gotta let them know to
Yeah.
hit it because they'll stop. But with all this stuff, I don't feel sorry for them saying Pizarro. Dory was trying to set up Pizarro channel because they said she had Dory back over there. So
Oh,
it's like I
girl,
don't care.
right?
I think
Yeah,
it's attention seeking, or she want
whatever.
to basically
Yeah,
pull a new scam. So she gonna sit here and say
yeah,
her page was struck for some cash apps.
girl.
Um, yeah. So moving right along.
Yeah, she was right back over there last night, so she wasn't phased by it. She don't care.
So how do you feel about this? Was able to make all the beef sector OGs and stuff pop out for them
I
to be able to see it.
know. Five Babe popped out. Did you hear me when I said Five Babe popped out on Pizarro's last night to get at her TRX? Had a little quick exchange. So she popped out for a minute as well. Yeah.
I heard about that. Okay, so did you get to see it? What was they argument about?
Yeah, some I guess some old beef. That old beef was organic and it'll never be resolved. So, but I didn't even know that her and him had argued like in the past. You know what I mean? I guess I wasn't over here. I wasn't paying attention when it was going on because I go back and forth. But evidently he used to say stuff about this lady named Tracy D. That she used to be friends with. Do you know about the Tracy D. Five Babe thing, Room Shake?
Uh-uh.
Well, evidently he
I
did some
don't either.
commentary about that wasn't favorable towards Five Babe, and they said they mentioned somebody else too, but I didn't know that him and Five Babe had beef. But she told him when it got hot around here, like people was trying to dox him and stuff, he cut and ran. She said he won't argue with no men. Child, a whole bunch of stuff. I didn't know nothing about their drama.
Right.
Oh.
So I didn't know what to exchange, but I know she popped out and she gathered him real quick and she went back to the cloud, honey. I said, woo. I didn't know there was history there.
I
I
think the
really
last
didn't
time
know.
she popped out on Pizarro's was when I was over there and she came up there to tell me off. And child, I was just on mute because I'm like, lady, I don't know you.
Oh, I
I
didn't
don't care
even know
nothing
that.
about
Hear
you.
that either. But yeah, she
Yeah,
popped out
she
on
came
it.
after me because of Lemon.
Oh wow.
Child, and me and Lemon still together, and my name's still Miss Lemon. So
Oh
what we
wow.
doing?
Yeah,
Child,
check it out,
relax
Demetra.
yourself.
You're gonna have to check it out. That's what Nika was popping her gums off about KRN. You gotta check it out, Demetra. Do a reaction to it, girl. I mean, for real, though,
I,
that was a good video.
I
I
gotta
ain't
get
gonna
over
lie,
there
it
to
was
Demetri.
juicy.
Who did it? Lady Nika did it on her channel. What channel was she
No, she
on?
did it on Pizarro's channel.
Well,
Pizarro's.
yeah, Demetria cover it so I'll be you said room shaker Wally. Okay, why would you come in here and tell me that? Like, I don't care. I ain't subscribed to Wally either. Like, yeah, no. Y'all don't have to look. I'm gonna tell you one thing. You ain't gotta come tell me what nobody doing on their channel. Cause 9 times out of 10, if I'm on my live, I ain't finna end my live to run over there unless it's somebody I support and it's real juicy.
I know
I ain't
that's
gonna even
right.
lie. I just may do that, Miss O. Well, you should.
Yeah, you should
You
do it.
should so I can come.
Yeah, so I can come too and watch it.
Yeah, the whole video is juicy, Demetri. It's
Because
some
I
good
don't really
little
understand it.
breakdowns in there. You can break it down better than I can. You know what I mean? But yeah, some good little juicy nuggets in there. I enjoyed it. I really did. I can't listen to her all the time, but yeah, I was surprised. I listened to the whole thing. It's a good video. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm.
Yeah, but Demetri, I hope you break it down. It's a good video. I want to say got to say about it because Demetri don't hardly pop out no more either.
I
Right.
know. I used to watch her all the time.
And so
She
yeah,
But I
A
know
lot of people
life
don't
be
want to
life.
go back to the old commentary, and some people moved on because they got something to lose, and their life is life, and they having a ball living life. So why play with people that want to
yeah,
play in your real life? Because evidently,
yeah,
I'm gonna say like this: I'm starting to take the people that be sitting here saying that they got this and they got that. The fact that
yeah.
you willing to destroy somebody else's livelihood, like it's something that
Mm-hmm.
ain't going right in yours.
You bet. Can you say
Mhm.
that again for the people in the back? Child,
Mhm.
that's the
I'm
truth.
just not seeing that I got to this point because, like I say, I argue with people. I go to the pits of hell, but it ain't to the point where I want to fuck up your life or I'm gonna take time
Mm-mm.
out my day to go sit here and try to make sure I can destroy something in your path.
Mm-hmm. then my thing is, then you get the people like this will trip me out, right? So here's the thing: if you so happy with what you got, why you worry about what the fuck I got? Because I don't come on here bragging about what I do or don't have. Do you see what I'm saying? But the
Right.
fact is, you don't
Mm-hmm.
know what I do or don't have. So all you can do is speculate to make yourself feel better. But do you? Okay?
But
I ain't
somebody
got a
put in the
motherfucking
chat now,
thing. I ain't got
King
shit if you don't want me to. Okay?
King Roman said he worked for himself, but somebody in the chat said King Roman lost his job behind YouTube. So I'm like, what? Like, I didn't know that. But
Well, he was
somebody put it
playing
in the chat I
semantics
was
with
in.
me. Let me tell you what happened with that. He was playing semantics with me yesterday, right? So
Hmm.
evidently he had to resign from his job because he had a freak Twitter or something like that, right? And they say his boyfriend doxed him, I guess, and sent the information to his job, which evidently was a very good job. And so I said he got fired because what was going on, with was exposed about his, his internet activity or whatever, his social media footprint. But so he said that was a lie. So I'm assuming he resigned so he wouldn't get fired. But either way it go, it's semantics because you still ain't there because of your freak Twitter, nigga. You still don't want to take accountability. You still ain't there. Whether you fired or they allowed you to resign, you still ain't there. So what's the
Right.
difference? You ain't there? Make it make sense.
Well, y'all, if y'all want to, he the person the mail also did. You told King Roman to call the animal control. Me and Rico got locked up. Well, Woo Child, you should stay locked up. And why are you here?
What? Lord. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. We said at the same time, Mr.
R.S.E.
Living, we
told
both said,
Karen.
mm-mm.
I said to Toast over there. Yeah, I did say that. Toast over there calling people on her phone. Call for all them dead animals in her yard. Like you got a pet cemetery over there. Like they need to be calling in on you as well.
Child.
You got dead chickens. They say dead dogs, dead cats. Why is them animals dying? Is you not taking them to the vet or get them tended to? So yeah, Toast,
Oh
I
my
did say all
God.
of that. Good. I ain't gonna lie.
But do she
And
got
people
dead
say
dogs
you
and stuff?
wrong for calling. Yeah, she said it. They buried in her backyard. If an
Oh,
animal dies, she bury it. She got dead dogs, cats, and chickens.
that cemetery.
Mm, mm-mm-mm.
Damn.
So yeah, that's true. But why was you calling in on ODS? People saying you wrong as well. Hey, Empress. They
I
said you
sure
dead
said
wrong
she,
for
I
calling
sure
in.
said he
Oh
was
yeah, that's
wrong.
dead
I
wrong. Right there
sure
trying to
said
mess with
that.
that man's job, his livelihood.
Messing
Hell
with
yeah,
that
he been
man's
there for
job. You
years.
don't do that.
No, I
Mm-mm.
was never. Child. Mm.
And
Totally
ODS
out of
said he
line.
ain't worried about it because he ain't gonna lose his job. His job know he on YouTube
But
because he
thank
make sure he
God.
tell them they ain't gonna do nothing but ask him
Right.
what's going on.
But thank God. I don't wish.
Hey,
I
And
don't.
he
number
didn't
one
even do
caller.
anything.
It's
That's the
hard to
whole
make it.
thing. He didn't do
But
nothing. He
right.
flashed his screen and he had his shirt on because he said he was working from home and he had a little smoke, So what? The
They said,
hell?
yeah, the puppies had parvo. Okay, so what happened to the chickens? What happened to the kittens?
Oh,
Mm,
oh, oh Lord.
they might
So
have got
yeah,
it too.
no, let's go because it's very contagious.
Oh,
Very.
oh. That parvo can spread to humans too, right?
Right.
I was gonna say that. Sure
That's
Yeah, it
why I
can
can.
say
spread to
it's very
humans.
contagious.
It
Mm-hmm.
can spread to humans. It sure can.
Yep.
Sure it can.
And I still got that picture of that man when he had them fingernails on and it was all this black stuff up underneath the fingernails. I still got that picture.
What man?
I'm like,
What
that
man?
dick in the dress, Tulsa. Because that's
Oh,
a man. That ain't no woman.
Hmm.
oh no. And
That man got a lot of nerves.
Nah,
That really
I ain't
pissed
going
me
back
off
and forth with
yesterday.
Toka, but y'all, you finna have a new beef.
oh,
Who finna have a new beef?
You.
With that man, with that dick in the dress?
Absolutely. And stop saying that word,
Child,
please.
please. No, you
But
won't
they
get no
been
numbers
beefing
off of
for a
me.
while though. They
I
been
treat that
throwing
motherfucker
shots.
like they call themselves saying about me, trying to get a no, you won't. Not up off of me. You'll be sitting over there talking to your damn self. Cause I say what I gotta
Juwanna
say to your
man.
face.
Oh, they said Dennis Robin. I said Juwanna man. Y'all play too much.
And he dick in the
But
dress.
Tulsa
No, I don't
and
play with him.
Girl, stop
Tulsa
saying
and
that word.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tulsa and Krista been going at it for a while.
Pots and pans. I'll just say it like that.
Say a man born without ovaries.
Child. Golf
Mm-mm.
balls up underneath their skin.
Mm, mm,
Hmm.
mm, mm,
Yeah, but I
mm,
enjoy
mm.
coming up. I was trying to see. I said, who else is live today? Who hanging out? Because I didn't go out today. I ain't feel like
Shakim
doing
live.
nothing.
You go over there.
Mm-mm, it's too hot. I can't do
Yeah,
it
I
today.
do, but he been having a lot of stuff. I haven't been over there in a while, so I don't really know everything that's been going on. And I really
I
don't want
was
to
over there
listen.
for a
And
little while. I don't
I
want to
felt
hear
like
about
talking.
Dante. I don't want to hear about the unapologetically Mika, the sour patch and the lemon nuts. I don't want to hear about none
Yeah,
of that stuff. So I left and came on my
Ah,
own live.
I'm glad we got something else
yeah,
to talk about besides that. To be quite honest with you,
Absolute. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm
yeah.
so
Me too.
happy. Oh
As I
my
said,
God, I
man,
haven't
I feel
heard
like
about it. I
talking and
haven't
hitting
thought about them in
panels.
days.
I was over there in the Mo 3 sector hitting panels today. I said, I feel like talking.
Oh wow, who pounder you hit in a Mo
Hey,
3 sector?
Doctor Sophie.
I better not say it because it was some real bad drama going on over there. And I
Mm.
was advised to kind of, lay low a little bit.
Honestly, if you want, since when you start ducking smoke?
Well, you know,
Mm.
mhm.
Well, never mind.
It wasn't
I see
drama
you don't want
towards
to.
me. They was just saying for me so that I don't be in it, because I fuck with
Girl,
a,
you can do commentary. Don't let nobody silence you. Cause if they had content on you, they'll run your name in the Mo 3 sector.
Mm.
oh yeah, they talk about me over there, but I don't really know the full details of it, Room Shaker. So that's another
Oh, so
reason
you
because
were
I kind
just in
of
the
just
lab to
came
hear
in.
yourself talk. You said you felt like talking, so you weren't even caring what they had going on.
Yeah, well, I cared about it. They asked my opinion about it, but at the same time, the channel host was like, "Krista, just kind of lay low with that because this is some other stuff going on." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Okay, well, move right
You
along
know,
in my Kimmy voice. Just move right along.
yeah, I know that's right. Mm,
But damn, Chris, I hate you brought it
Right.
up.
Hey, fruit of labor.
Lord have mercy.
mm.
Can't you drop no stuff like that? Did not explain. Girl, you know we nosy. Well, I'm nosy. So yeah, even if I don't know the people, I'm still nosy.
Okay, I'm
Krista said
sorry.
okay.
I was just telling y'all that I had felt like hitting some links because I've been practicing to kind of keep stay off people's links and
Okay, well, here
Yeah.
go a
trying to
new
do stuff
topic.
on my
Okay,
own.
how many sectors, how many panels so far is Pizarro's until sometime, and then it's supposed to be who else? I know Kimmy pop barred her now because they said allegedly J Dunn posted doxed her ex-husband or her man.
Yeah, man, I heard
Uh,
that.
so how many
Mm.
panels in the beef sector now have J Dunn blocked in total?
I mean, they all should, in my opinion. And as far
Oh,
as
I don't
Pizarro,
know.
she using her for money. So, I mean, but if she gonna allow herself to be used, and okay. Pizarro said,
Yeah,
I'm gonna make $1 off of it. I ain't even mad at her for doing it. That's what she get.
Yeah, because
So,
hey V,
Pizarro's reason is different from a lot of the other people's. Hers
boss
isn't that
lady.
she's mad at her though.
nah,
A
Pizarro
lot of
just gonna
people
pay
weren't
over.
mad. The audience wanted to buy them down and they decided to take the money. So I think it was all because of business. And then people say shit, they could take that financial gain, so they took it.
Yeah, I ain't even mad at her. I ain't even gonna lie. But before it's Jay Dunn, I don't see people. She is very annoying, in my opinion. And she'll never. I bought her from my channel years ago. She'll never be welcome on my panel anymore. So and then she feels some kind of way when you I mean, Kimmy was trying to really work with her that day, but she kept dropping down, kept coming back up. Who else did she do like that? King Roman, she got blocked off his channel because she kept dropping down, kept coming back up. The girl don't have no self-discipline. And she would
Mm.
destroy your dang on commentary on purpose because she want to make it all about her.
But do they feel like they let her get like that, constantly allowing her to have that type of behavior? Now, at this point, King Roman blocked her without no funds being accepted.
Right.
Kimmy
Kimmy
blocked
did
her
it too
without no
without no
funds.
funds. Right, yeah.
Right. But then you got the ones that know that you gonna get on their audience nerves, so they tolerate you and allow you to do what you do just so they can get financial gain off you. I
Yeah.
feel like if I'm not getting a cut of it, you ain't gonna play with me like that. I'm just gonna stop hitting your link.
Yeah. I'm sure she
Yeah.
ain't get I don't see Pizarro giving her a cut or nothing. I don't see it, but anything possible, but I don't see her giving her a cut or nothing. Me
Right.
myself. But they call it the money game, right? But like look, Kimmy dropped out for free and KRN did too, and shit, I did it for free years ago, and she can't come on Jay Wilson's panel no more.
Right.
Oh,
He
really?
tried to
I
give
didn't
her a
know that.
chance, and then she screwed it up again. I guess she done with Ness. Uh, Girl, it's just like
I
a
didn't know that
yeah.
Pastor like blocked people off of his channel.
Hell
He
I
yeah,
mean,
seemed like he
Pastor
be
will.
friendly
block
with
'em.
everybody.
No, he
Yeah, he
don't.
will.
Girl, where you been
No,
at? Girl, cuss you
yeah.
clean
Yeah.
on out and keep it moving. Tell you
Well,
about
I know
yourself.
he'll give you a little piece of his
Hey,
advice,
Regis.
you know.
Well, I mean,
But I
sometimes he
didn't
get
know
too
that
much.
he
Like he
blocked people.
years ago, he blocked GX off his panel. You know,
Why
Oh,
would I
oh,
can
you know,
understand
his
why
people told
ZX
him
is
not to be hitting links over here. ZX
because if we
people.
do the panel killers, we gonna have to put ZX on the list.
oh
Don't
yeah.
don't nobody want to hear we gotta say. We gotta put oh we girl, this gonna start some shit because it's a lot of names that just caved
Well,
up
what's your
quick.
list? What's your list? I give you my
They
list. What's
said
your
put me
list?
on there. They said I was a panel killer.
What's your
You are a
list?
panel killer when you holding a conversation about lemon.
Yeah.
Oh, limit. No, let me stop. Oh God, River Shaker,
Krista do that
really?
on purpose, y'all. By the way, I don't care what she say.
You said so. How many people still waiting on the answer about what, Regis?
Waiting on the answer.
Mr. West is a pound killer.
I'm getting used to him. He's kind of growing on me though. He kind of make
And
me laugh.
that's bad when you let a person annoy you so well that you start normalizing their behavior. That's when you got to
Mm,
reevaluate. Cause no, that's how a
mm,
lot of people come in irritating y'all and playing with y'all. Cause soon they
mm,
start wearing you down and you start to like them. If I don't let it be clear that I don't like you and you came in doing too much, I might be able to be around you, but trust me, I ain't fucking with you like that. I'm just gonna have
mm,
to be real about it.
mm. You start getting on
Now
my nerves
that
like that, I ain't
Simon,
fucking with you.
I could never do that. Simon, I can't. That one right there. I have tried. I've
He
tried to
barred
be
over
nice
here.
and patient. Yeah,
Yeah, people get on my nerves. I just tell them my audience ain't gotta worry about buying them down, saying they don't want to hear their voice. Like Tulsa just got blocked. I don't mess with her. No, you
oh,
can't
I
come
don't
over
mess
here.
with. Mm-mm. Yeah, they know
No,
they can't.
my child ain't gotta even worry about you hitting the
Mm-mm.
link, getting on their goddamn nerves. Cause yeah, no. First
And you
chance
not
I
finna
get to
sit up
catch you,
here
you out of there.
and you not finna sit up here and throw yourself on straight men that's up on my panel. No, you're not. No, nope. Cause she
Well, I
came
don't allow
over
her to
on my.
play like that. So that's
She came
only person
over.
I seen her do that on is on lemons, and that's cause he allowed her to do it.
No, he do that on other people's panels. Yes, he
Well,
do.
yeah. Well, I'm glad it don't be that
Mm-hmm.
many men over here because I got more straight men than gay men, and they could probably cuss her ass out.
Mm-hmm. So you're
Hey,
not gonna
story,
put my
stay out
guests in
your
that
feelings.
position.
Absolutely. Hey, the
I know I
mayor of
had it.
Detroit. The mayor of
Ooh,
Detroit.
the
Now,
mayor is so. Ooh, the mayor. I went back
hold
to that
on, girl.
live. The
Hold on.
mayor.
I'm talking. The mayor of Detroit, I heard that somebody said, I think it was Miss Mo. I read one of her community most, and she said we just believe about anything. So did y'all actually see documentation prove that the judge ordered her by default because she didn't show up to the court date to pay $25,000? Did you see any paperwork on it? Did anybody pull it up to make sure that was true? Because I only heard it from you, but then I heard other people talking about it. But then I also, because I'm subscribed to Miss Mo, she subscribed over here. I seen her post on her community wall, and she said that's how narratives get started. People tell one lie, and then other people start running with it.
Oh, you mean on what you call it now? Yeah, there's paperwork.
On Diet and her husband.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I know it was paperwork because I've been following them. I'm cool with Diet as well. I know they been had paperwork on each other and they've been trying to get each other into court and stuff like that and pressing charges and stuff. But
No,
I'm
the
just
final,
saying,
the
is
judge's
it?
decision. Yeah,
Oh,
there's
okay.
paperwork
Because
on
that's
it.
what I heard about it, but I ain't
Mm-hmm.
see it. Okay, hey Mayor,
What up, though?
Yeah.
What's
Hi,
hey,
going on?
Mayor.
Hey, how you
Hi,
doing? How y'all
Mayor.
doing today? How you doing?
Hey,
finding
First
you.
of all, man, I'm good, good. First of all, I don't give a fuck about what Miss Mo say, cause see, Miss Mo be on that bullshit to begin with. But if you go over to IB with the receipts, he has the judgment paper sitting right over there on his community wall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So what is there? So what do I need to lie about when somebody already has what I call the FERs, the facts, the evidence, and the receipts?
Well,
So
I was in the
somebody,
live when they was called on live, so I knew that part.
mm,
But I just about to say the final judgment.
mm. Yeah. So that's the part that kills me because so what do I need? What do I need to lie about? See, that's one thing I ain't got to do because I got better things to be doing with myself than me sitting up and lying on somebody. But if they showed it, then they showed it. Then what does she want me to do? I don't have to lie about it. Now, your little escapades, your little shit doing this, doing that, and so she got mad because I called her 2222. So
What's
because
that?
that's how much she charges for her OnlyFans page.
Oh.
She the one who brought it out. She the one who brought out her OnlyFans page. They went over there to her OnlyFans page. They pulled her pictures up and they spread her pictures out all throughout the YouTube universe.
Mm-mm.
So don't get mad at me because of that. Don't get mad because your OnlyFans page is a failed site. Shit. I just call you 2222 because of the shit that you doing. Hell, we all know that you 1096, which means that you're fucking crazy. So that's been a 6 year thing with Miss Mo and Diet and Sam. Like I said before, you can't go around here keep on calling somebody a pedophile and thinking that that's gonna fly through it. Then all of a sudden they get you for slander and all that good shit. And then when that comes about and blows up in your face, the fact that you got up here and said that you're indigent and that you can't come to your own case, that's why the damn judge probably even threw that shit that the judge now a judge could have thrown it out. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
the simple fact that you didn't even show up for your own court case automatically proves that you damn near guilty. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So that's how it is. I don't have to lie about it. Like I said, they showed it, they proved it, they came with the facts, evidence, receipts. So it is what it is. You the one who had to pay back them 25 stacks, not me. Anything else, Miss Room Shaker?
If you can't type the channel in the private chat, you say back chat, but you ain't typing in the back chat, so you might be trying to put a whole paragraph back there. So when it wait, what it say? It did, I just did. Okay, it say, oh wow. Crystal, don't respond to the back chat. Don't come up here antagonize the panel because I will drop you.
Oh, I don't read no all that mess,
Okay.
child. I don't be in nobody's comments,
Hey
nobody's
Tina.
back chat, child. They wasting their time with me to type anything to me.
Well, no, that was all, May. Could you put the channel in the back chat where you said we could go see this paperwork? Cause that was it. Cause basically, I think she ain't confirming it. She's more denying it. So I wanted to see any proof.
All right, I'm typing it in the back chat right now.
But you good over there, Mayor? You good?
Oh yeah, I'm great. I'm great. Just enjoying my retirement life before I start back up school next
I know
month.
that's right. I know that's right.
There you go. I'll put it in the back chat.
Thank you. You going to school for what?
I'm going to I stopped driving trucks. So I decided I'm going to go to school to learn how to be not learn how to be. I'm going to school to be a diesel mechanic.
Okay, you said that before.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. So I'm going to school to be a diesel mechanic, and that way I can learn both sides of the trucking game.
Who is breathing hard? C-Mac, we don't know. Room shaker, your lives are laid back enough for me to click the link soon. Okay, Keena. Yeah, 'cause I don't do all that rah-rah stuff over here. I like every once in a while we turn up, we get on our levels, but that ain't an everyday thing for me. 'Cause I actually want to ask y'all, how did y'all feel about a new bill that Trump has passed? And he finna put out there that for the homeless people, he giving them the right to force y'all in hospital or put y'all in jail because he feel like that y'all are staying out and don't want no help is because y'all got crack problems and y'all know that they gonna make y'all take certain steps. And any places like giving away drugs and needles and stuff like that, but to condoning what these people doing and letting them set up their tents all over different parts of the city, he trying to cut
Yeah.
federal funding.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yep.
they get money if they lock them up. So that's all. It's all a money grab too. That's all. That's
Th-
all money too. Oh,
that's
go
just
ahead,
like,
Mayor. I'm sorry.
do you know that, do you realize that they talk about people who serve the country and veterans. Do you know that a lot of veterans choose to be homeless?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that when a lot of veterans, because there's a homeless shelter for veterans, I want to say like about maybe about 20 minutes from where I live at. And these veterans, they don't want to have a I'm not gonna say it is a homeless shelter because they don't have to pay no rent, they don't have to pay no bills. Only thing they want to do is get their check each month. And to
Yeah.
me, the worst thing that they could have ever done when they built that homeless shelter was build a liquor store right across the street from it. Because that way they go over there. Not only most of the times they do have a checking account, but a lot of times they go over there and get their vices over there, i.e. liquor.
Right.
And and a lot of them they get paid. I'm telling you, a lot of these veterans get paid like maybe $4 or $5,000 a month in disability.
Well, I can
But they
speak on that.
And a
yeah, but
lot of
they
people
Uh,
choose.
doesn't.
because I
Oh,
worked in the homeless shelter for years. And
Hmm.
when it comes to the veterans, a lot of them are mentally ill. I mean, they dealing
Hmm.
with
yes.
stuff like
Yep.
PTSD. A lot of them really they go away from their families in fear that they'll hurt them. A lot
Yep.
of them uh, kind of feel I don't know, they feel because of the PTSD and other traumas, they feel like they are better suited, like when they live in these, they have homeless camps and stuff, some of them do, right? And they feel like they
Hmm.
Hmm.
function better that way because of mental illness. But my thing is, I
Yes.
think it's absolutely deplorable how this country treats its American veterans, right? Because I feel like
Right.
if you served your country, you should not be homeless. And even when they go
Exactly.
for care in these veteran hospitals and stuff like that, the conditions are subpar. I don't think that they're
Yes.
proper. I don't think they're being properly treated for their mental illness or the after effects of, even if you didn't go to war. You know what I mean? Just the fact by being in the military, from what I understand from some veterans, is traumatizing, right? And a
Yeah.
lot of veterans commit suicide. A lot of veterans, commit. There's a lot of domestic violence going on with some veterans when
Mm.
they do come home.
Hmm.
And all of this is because of PTSD and a lot of other mental illnesses. So I don't think that this country should be treating the veterans the way that they treat them. It's not right to see all these veterans on the home, living on the street when they done served their country. I don't think that's cool, and I think they need to be treated better. That's how I feel about it.
I was going
But
to
a
speak
lot
on
of them
that
do
too, Miss
choose to be
Olivia, because I was
homeless,
going to
though.
say a lot of them don't like to be closed into one place.
No, yeah, they don't, huh? They
That's
live
why they
rather live
don't.
in these homeless camps and stuff. Yeah, you're absolutely
Yeah,
right. Yeah,
because they feel like that somebody know where they are, and they have, like that mental state of, what happened to them. So
yeah,
they
that's
don't
PTSD.
like to be in
Mm-hmm.
one place like that.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Well, I didn't mean I ain't try to dethrone to deter the subject at hand. I just wanted to just come up here and say what I had to say, that the fact that um I don't have
But
to
as
lie
far
about
as Trump
anything.
is doing it, Demar,
Mm, mm-hmm.
I agree that is you want to put these people away. You want to lock homeless people away. Put them. You don't want people to see. You know what a mess you done made of this country economically. Do you see what I'm saying? And so more and
Right.
more people are becoming homeless. So now, because you see all these tents, the homeless camps are
Mm,
growing. Homelessness is growing in general, right? And
Right.
so now
exactly.
you want to. So in order for you to try to hide what you're doing to this country, you want to put them somewhere. You want to lock them away somewhere. Where you
Right.
want to put them at? Alligator Alcatraz? Is that why all this
Mm.
stuff is going on? It's ridiculous. He is at it. Oh Lord, we don't even need to go there
That's like
about him.
that's like when I lived in Chicago, room shaker from I want to say I lived in Chicago from 2010 to 2016 before I moved back to Michigan when my job transferred me back. Um, the north side is supposed to be the good side, right? Room shaker, is she there?
She might have stepped
It
away for a
depends on
minute.
how you look at it because they've been tearing the north
Oh,
side up too. I don't think it's
Mm,
nowhere in Chicago is untouched, but they did used to tell you to go to the north side or the suburbs and you will be safer. But now they
mm.
don't breaking in stores and tearing stuff down over there as well.
mm.
Okay, because I know when I my doctor, I had a doctor that was on the north side, and every time I went up there, um, they had, I mean, you talk about tent city and the homeless shelters up under the bridges and everything. It was crazy, but they had all those beautiful apartments and houses up there. So I mean, like I said, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Even when I was in, like I said, last year when I worked in Dallas for the trucking company, and they actually put out their tents on the streets that they're gonna be sleeping on. And I'm talking about they'll be sleeping in front of hotels and stores, and I mean setting up all this stuff out there like that. They even do it. Well, they're trying to stop it here in Detroit. Um, they're stop if you go downtown and you think that you about to set up something, nah, they stopping that right then and there. But hey, I'm not gonna hold you up. I'm gonna get back down here in the chat room. But thanks for letting me come up here and
Okay,
express
Demir.
what up.
But
Yeah, because like I
y'all,
said before,
might, okay. For all
yeah,
y'all, we
because
might come back a little later. I might give y'all 4 minutes because I said I was gonna give y'all 2 hours. But y'all just asked Demetra to break down the live, and she just went live. So I'll render the
Oh,
board. Y'all want to go see it because she just went live. Her notification just came through.
no, I didn't know that.
Y'all
Okay.
got a
Oh,
second
okay.
video to do now, y'all. Hey now,
Okay.
Kingdom. So do y'all want to finish these last 3 minutes, or do y'all want to go ahead and go to Demetra live?
Oh, well, go on and finish your 3 minutes. It's gonna get you a whole 2 hours. Just let me say
Yeah,
Okay.
that.
go and get your
Ju-
2 hours in complete,
Yeah.
baby. But thank you for having me. I enjoyed myself. I always enjoy coming over and hanging out with you and
You
your
welcome.
audience and Miss O. I
See
had
you
missed
later,
you
girl.
earlier. I
Y'all
got to
just come
watch
in
your
late all
replay.
day. Y'all can finish talking on the panel, just Kristen Olivia. I'm finna go on here and set up a redirect real
Oh
quick.
no, go yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I just want to say thank you for having me, for letting me come up and everything, and I appreciate the Mayor of Detroit, bringing up that serious issue,
Oh,
something
yes.
real, something don't have nothing to do with the internet. I think it's real bad what's going on in this country right now, and for that reason, don't nobody have no. Why would you want to make somebody homeless out on the street again if they don't have to be? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I be talking about. I mean, you really got to think about. You don't never know what's gonna happen to you in your future, and by the grace of God, if you ain't have to deal with that right now, and that's something to be thankful for, in my opinion. Do you see what I'm saying?
Hmm. Right.
And I don't wish homelessness or illness on
Oh,
nobody.
yes. Me either. Oh,
I really don't.
mm-mm.
And like I
I
said,
remember
them
that one
tongue
time I
stuff.
had to sleep in my car because I had to wait one more day for the landlord to bring me my key. And I had to put all my stuff in storage. And
Mm-hmm.
I had to wait to that next day. So I ended up just sleeping in my car rather than going to a little motel or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, oh my God, is this how it is to be like home? And we had stopped moving like 11 at night, and I was going to meet the landlord at 6:30. So I was like, I'm not going to go pay some money. I'll just, get me something to
Yeah.
eat and stuff right here and just hang out.
Mm-hmm.
Child, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
ooh, about 4, 5 o'clock. I was like, I'm ready to stretch out and stuff, I was like, dang, and I still gotta
Okay.
wait. When
Oh
that man
Lord.
brought me that key, ooh, and they put my furniture in my house, I said, child, I'm going to bed.
Okay, could y'all do
Mm-hmm.
y'all see it in the chat that the because we only got one more minute. Do y'all see it in the
Okay.
chat where the redirect is set up? If you don't want to go to the meeting,
Um,
you can exit the live. As soon as I press in, it's gonna redirect y'all. And
oh,
I
I'm glad
want
you're
y'all
doing
to continue to
redirect.
have a good day. Do y'all want to do any news or something later on, or what y'all plans is?
Well,
Whatever you
later
want
on,
to
I'll
do.
be having a thing. Let's give them something to talk about. But that's
That
at
when
eight
you supposed to
o'clock.
be
But
sucking on something because you told them if they don't want to see it, don't pull up at the live.
no, I was picking with people the other day. I was supposed to
Oh,
do
okay,
that the
okay,
other
okay,
day.
okay.
No, I was just picking at them. No, we just be over there just talking about. But if you're on, earlier, I'm be looking out for your
Yeah, because like
lives.
I
I'll
said,
be
I
looking
think
out.
that he passed the bill, so involuntarily he finna start forcing people to either get locked up or forcing them into treatment facility because
Oh,
he
they
said a lot
already
of people.
passed it.
I know, but he passed it, but I don't think like some of my people they into news. So instead of always doing YouTube dramas, we versatile over here and we cover a lot of topics so everybody has something they can engage on. So they want a
Right.
news segment. So I was just gonna do it and we break down a lot of stuff that's been going on in the news. They want me to touch on the story about the lady driving around with dead babies in the trunk. And
What?
What?
yeah, it hit the news, so they wanted me to cover that as well. And then y'all know
I
it was a
ain't heard that.
shooting at the casino in New York, so it's a lot of stuff they just want me to touch on.
And you know about the water in Florida that is
You know
is
about the
taking
water in
people out.
Florida? What happened?
They're telling the people not to drink the tap water because there's
Oh,
something in the water that's they're calling it Pam, and it's going up to their brain
oh,
and it's unaliving people.
oh my
Yeah,
God.
and they're saying like to it's been all over the news yesterday. It was really all over the
People
news.
ain't supposed to drink tap water no way. Like at this point, they tell you at least boil it or something because it ain't safe.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna
this
tell
is
you
something
something
that's
else.
actually taking people out of here.
Dr. Sable said that you can stop drinking water altogether. You could drink coconut water and it'll do the same thing. It'll flush you out and it'll make you a whole lot healthier. So maybe people can should see if they can stand that. If you could tolerate it, I'll go
Oh,
ahead and switch over to the cocoa water. As soon as I get through
I
with the
try.
cases of
I
water
don't like
I said
coconut
I'm gonna
water, but
try it
I'll
and
try
tell
it.
y'all how it think. Cause I like
I'm gonna
coconut.
try
So
to. Do they recommend a certain kind of coconut water? Maybe I'll try that because
I
the
thought it
one
was
I
only
had
one
tried.
coconut. If y'all want to, y'all could get a real coconut and milk the water yourself.
Well, I'm here in New York State. We ain't got no coconut trees and stuff dropping down.
We
Girl.
ain't need it in Chicago that I know about, but I'm sure it's somewhere you could
Oh
order.
yeah, well y'all cold too. But I mean, is there like a do they recommend like a coconut water that's a little better? Because I tried that one with the coconut on there and the blue like label. I didn't like it. I couldn't do it.
Hey, you gotta chill.
Uh,
You gotta chill. So they put what is it, forensic in the water?
yes. Yeah, I
Fluoride.
couldn't think of the name. Fluoride. Well, fluoride is already in the water. No, they got something else that's in the water. I'll get the name of it and stuff, Room Shaker. And if you come back live and
Who's
if
thinking
that's
who
one of your
going through
subjects,
all
I'll
that?
have
Who
it.
going through all what? Empress, what is she talking about for? Y'all 2 hours up. I thank y'all for tuning into the live. I thank
Okay,
y'all for
thank you, Room Shaker.
you welcome.
Thanks
Have
for
a
having me,
nice
baby.
one.